Everybody, and welcome to the BallGame Blitz TV show, produced by Worthy Road Studios on the TCA High School Facebook page. I'm Dave McCulley. Your announcer for this evening. Stan Gerard is our color announcer for TCA broadcasts as always. He'll be back for another year as well. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, editing, or further use of the BallGame Blitz TV show without the written consent of Worthy Road Studios is strictly prohibited. Stan, not only TCA, but a lot of other schools that BallGame Blitz covers this year and every year as well.
A lot of other schools covered by the BallGame Blitz are Jackson Christian, USJ, Peabody, and those games are broadcast on each high school's Facebook page. BallGame Blitz and Worthy Road Studios also broadcast Union University home games for volleyball, basketball, soccer, softball, and baseball, and all the BallGame Blitz games are archived on Worthy Road Studios' YouTube channel. So not only can you watch this game live, but you'll be able to come back later on and watch it again and again and again. Incidentally, tonight we're also the WNWS Digital Game of the Week. You can watch it on the WNWS Roku channel or Fire Stick or Amazon TV. You can watch it there, a variety of places. And the game is also being restreamed on the radio side on 105.3 as well. So whether you're watching or listening, a whole bunch of ways to check out Adamsville and TCA.
Great to be back with you, Stan. How many years now combined that we've done these? I first started in 2006 with TCA.
Well, Diamond, combined, you and I have 31 years of TCA service, and this will be my 14th year working with you on football games.
It's been a labor of love, no doubt. Well, he's earning his keep tonight because he's doing triple duty. Our director tonight is one Jay Cashin. Our replay operator is one Jay Cashin. Our producer is one Jay Cashin. He makes big bucks, and he's earning them tonight. On cameras tonight, our good buddies Grayson Resnick and Corey Moore. Our executive producer for all the schools and sports and events is one Paul Schultze. We ask you to please support our advertisers who make Worthy Road Studios TV show BallGame Blitz broadcast the high quality that they are, and they really are. I've done this for a long time, folks, 40 years, and they're the best in the business. Without these advertisements, there would be no crews to bring you these broadcasts. And Stan, right on our screen, you'll see our corner logo sponsors, Jackson State Community College, Jones Chevrolet, Blacksmith Restaurant, and Foundation Bank. Our scoreboard sponsor is Thompson & Smith Insurance, and those are just a few of the many. A record-setting year of sponsors this year for the BallGame Blitz.
Other sponsors of TCA football on the BallGame Blitz include Aloha Pools, Jackson State Community College, Brooksy's Barn, Southeastern Termite and Pest Control, Elite Dental, Carlock Nissan, Mitchell's Body Shop, West Tennessee Bank, McCoy's Heating and Air Conditioning, Alive Hydration and Spa, Lifeline Blood Services, Kaufman Furnishings and Appliances, Tennessee Tractor, Waterwell Solutions, Arrington Funeral Directors, the Bank of Jackson, King Jewelers, Lonnie Cobb Ford, Nest Realty, and Lifestyle Vision, Dynamax, and yes, one of our favorite places, some of the best steaks in town, Schnookums Restaurant in Henderson.
Well, Schnookums is going to be mad at me. I still haven't made my way down there yet. I promise I'm going to get down there this year, and I'm looking for that big radio announcer discount I might add as well. Stan, I guess other than Jackson Christian and USJ, if you're a TCA fan and a follower of the Lions, there's probably no one else better to open up a season with other than those two than these Adamsville Cardinals. It's been a rich tradition. It's been a series that have seen both teams have their bit of success. Last year, a one-point game, a thriller down there, and that's what it should be. It's Adamsville and TCA tonight.
Well, remember, these two teams, for the longest time, they were region opponents.
Yes.
And at one time, we were just discussing before the game, back in 2014, basically, TCA was number one in the state all year. Peabody was basically number two in the state all year long, so that's how intense the rivalry can get. All-time series, Adamsville leads the all-time series, 7 wins to 6 for TCA. TCA is 3-2 right here in the Lions' lair, and they are 3-5 on the road in Adamsville. Last year, Adamsville wins 20-19 over a TCA, but we lost the game, but total offense, TCA 315 yards, 159 for Adamsville, and TCA led 19-13 entering the fourth quarter. But Diamond, you know as well as I do, mistakes can cost you dearly in a tight game. 2 missed extra points, a missed field goal, 10 penalties for over 100 yards, 3 turnovers, and 2 touchdowns called back by penalties that we got 0 points for.
For different reasons, you and I did not ride together that night, but I remember talking to you on the way home. I was having a little car trouble. I was just glad to get back to Jackson that night. But, we were lamenting back and forth with via the phone how many mistakes TCA made and still almost won the game.
Still a 1-point game. It just goes to show you how fine a line it can be.
Yes.
And expecting a great crowd, kind of a small crowd as of right now. Adamsville usually travels very well, but it's still early. People still coming in. They're tailgating in the parking lots here tonight as well. So that's where a bunch of people are at right now. You want to look at these coaches, Diamond.
Let's take a break first of all, Stan, because we have so many commercial commitments tonight, so many bills to pay. Let's do that. And when we come back, Stan will tell you about the coaches, and I'll tell you about a connection I have with the Adamsville coaching staff. And one of the kids that's a backup is the son of one of the greatest players I ever had a chance to cover in my broadcast career. We'll talk about that, and we'll talk about our Lions when we come back. This is the BallGame Blitz. You said, how long do you think we need to take? 2 minutes? I know you said don't take 3 minutes.
You can take up to 3 minutes.
We get a bunch of twos in the pregame.
Live Hydration Drip Spa, we offer top-of-the-line IV nutritional therapy, which has a wide variety of health benefits. From immune system boosters and skin care, fatigue, energy, and even hangover relief, you can be sure we have an IV blend that's right for you. All of our blends are administered by one of our experienced nurses in a spa setting to ensure you leave feeling re-energized and refreshed. Give us a call or visit our website to book your appointment today. We have what it takes to make you feel alive again at a Live Hydration Drip Spa.
For anyone contemplating pre-planning, we can tell you from our experience, it's much easier to make funeral plans and record them now than wait until emotions are running at their highest.
With pre-planning, you can free your mind and heart from having to make big decisions during a time of grief and instead enjoy the freedom to focus on the memories of a life well lived.
Buying a home is a major milestone, and at the Bank of Jackson, we want to help you achieve it. Our mortgage specialists can assist you with conventional, VA, FHA, or construction loans, as well as USDA and THDA development loans. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. Your checking account should offer more than a place to just store your money. Our foundation benefits with high interest accounts include the flexibility of a checking account with tiered interest rates, identity theft protection, cell phone protection, and more. So start a financial conversation with us today by visiting foundationbank.org or calling us on the number at the screen. In the meantime, go Lions! McKinsey Banking Company is an equal housing lender, member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply.
And welcome back to Trinity Christian Academy alongside Diamond Dave McCulley. My name's Stan Jordan. You're watching BallGame Blitz coverage of Adamsville at TCA. Look at the head coaches in tonight's ball game. Well, when you talk about the head coaches, 2 of the more senior head coaches in all of West Tennessee. The Lions' Blake Butler entering his 12th year. He's 68-59 overall, 8 playoff years with a record of 8-8, and he's only the 5th coach in TCA history. For Adamsville, Brandon Gray has been there 17 years, started back in 2006. He's 120-67 overall. And I'm going to have a little trivia question for you here, Diamond. Brandon Gray is the only Adamsville coach out of 15 in school history to have a winning record. And the other winning record coach for Adamsville, the late Tommy Browder, who passed away just last year, was 47-35 between the years of 77 and 84. Key losses in this for Adamsville last year: Ty Case, running back, had 8 rushes for 91 yards and a touchdown last year against TCA. Of course, with TCA, all you got to do is talk about Needham Goodwin. Remember, 37 rushes for 289 monster yards and 3 touchdowns last year against the Ville in that 1-point loss by TCA.
It was a spectacular performance. And a game, again, we eliminating a little bit the fact that TCA probably would have, could have, should have won it. Stan, 2 great coaches, 2 young coaches still in their tenure to some degree, although Blake Butler is now the longest tenured running coach in the city of Jackson.
And Brandon Gray, one of the longest tenured in all of West Tennessee.
Absolutely, yeah.
So 29 years of coaching experience between the 2 schools, 31 years of broadcast experience between these 2 schools. Mm-hmm. Does that mean we're pretty good at what we do, or does that mean we're just long in the tooth and getting old?
I think we need to stay away from the answer to that question. Blake Sweat is one of the assistant coaches. I bring him up because he's a former Bethel player. I was talking to him before the game, asked him about Adamsville. He said, hey, look, we're fairly talented, but we're very, very young. Meanwhile, the backup quarterback, one of the quarterbacks that does not start for Adamsville is Ben Hill. If that Hill name sounds familiar, his dad was the greatest quarterback I've ever covered in my career, either high school or college, the great, great Corey Hill.
He was out of Jackson Northside, wasn't he?
Jackson Northside. Yes, let's take another break. When we come back, Stan had a chance to talk to the head coach, the head mentor, Blake Butler. That's coming up next here on the BallGame Blitz.
This could be a true story. On October 3rd, a 2003 hatchback struck and killed a deer that goes by the name Buck. I know, right? He now has Buck's head proudly displayed on his living room wall. He tells a different story.
Shot it.
No, he didn't. And to hide his lie, he took his car to Mitchell's body shop.
No, I didn't.
Yes, he did. And lucky for him, they made it look good as new. And as for Buck, the story continues.
Home furnishings, appliances, bedding, and so much more. Kaufman's. At the Bypass and Oil Well Road in Jackson. Home furnishings for every room in your home. Custom upholstery options too, with professional advice. Major appliances from America's top name brands. Mattresses and bedding accessories. Outdoor living and grilling too. And our fully stocked warehouse helps prevent supply chain delays. Kaufman's. For your life.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
I am too.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
I'm speaking with the head coach of the TCA Lions, Blake Butler. Coach, the long, hot summer may still be lingering, but it's finally football time in West Tennessee.
Yeah, it always seems kind of a countdown to get here, and like I said, we're excited to get going, and boys have worked hard this summer and ready to get another season started.
A lot of optimism here in TCA land this year. We're expecting a lot of nice things from a really young bunch of players.
Yeah, you know, we're counting on a lot of young guys, and we always try to, you know, tell them we're not really concerned what class they are. It's if they can get the job done or not. And they've been a very coachable group, a group that's, you know, kind of learned throughout our scrimmages. And like I said, you know, you hope you get a lot of those mistakes out in scrimmages and, you know, with young guys. And like I said, the talent is there, the ability is there for them to go make some plays. And we want them just to go out there confident and, you know, trust in their ability and trust in what they've been coached to do and just be able to go out and execute.
I know I've had the pleasure of being able to watch most of the practices this year up to this point. It seemed like a really coachable bunch of young men, too.
They are. Like I said, you know, they've responded well when challenged. You know, we try to be honest and upfront with them. Like I said, when we haven't had a good practice, we tell them, you know, that what they've done today isn't going to win them ball games, and they usually come back the next day and have a pretty good practice, and that's a good sign. Where as a coach, you can challenge your young players, and like I said, they can take constructive criticism and respond to it in a positive manner. And that's something that, if they'll continue to do that, they'll continue to grow, and you're going to see some special things from these kids down the line.
Let's talk about our opponents, the Cardinals from Adamsville, one of our more storied opponents over the years. It started out as kind of a very chippy rivalry, but I think both teams have developed a healthy respect for each other over the years.
Yeah, Coach Gray, obviously he's been down there for a while and does a great job, and used to be in the same district, and it was something that we battled for some district titles and had some playoff battles as well, and so it's always just been a good and anticipated game, and that's something that when we did the scheduling cycle a couple years back, we wanted to try to get back on each other's non-region schedule because we knew it was a game that I think both communities enjoy, and it's usually both sides will bring a good crowd to it, and it's just a good test to start your season out.
Looking at the Cardinals last year, we went down there last year. That was a game we were talking off mic, a game that we both agreed that we should have won that ball game. We kept shooting ourselves in the foot. No, we cannot make those mistakes again this year.
Yeah, that's the biggest challenge early in the season. Was when you head into your first ball game is eliminating some mistakes, and unfortunately, like I said, we made some that cost us, and that's something that in a tight ball game it's tough to overcome, turnovers and penalties and things like that. And like I said, we hope tonight that we've gotten a lot of that out of our system and our scrimmages and things like that. But it's something that is a battle early in the season. It seems to come down to who can make the fewest mistakes and just go out and execute and play sound football.
What are the Cardinals going to bring to the table with this year's bunch?
I know they return a lot of guys up front. I believe it's 4 out of 5 starters on the O-line. Again, they've rotated a couple guys at quarterback. This seems to be the Ginn kid. I think he played some running back for him last year. Gets in there on occasion as kind of an athlete. He is still capable of throwing the ball and doing some things there. But again, they've got some athletes that they can get in space. They did a good job last year of establishing the run game in the second half and really forcing our safeties to have to fit in the run game. And that's something that, again, we've got to be able to do on Friday as we head into this game tonight, is be able to fit in the secondary is when you've got a run responsibility. A lot of your good run defenses are the ones that have secondary players that don't mind coming in and sticking their nose in to be part of the run game. And that's something that I think we're going to get challenged on tonight, and we've got to be able to answer that call.
Looking at the TCA lines, unusual for TCA, we have some depth at quarterback this year.
Yeah, that's something, like I said, we're still young there, but between Cade and Cooper, they're 2 capable kids, and last year as freshmen they both got starts and did some good things for us, and so again, they're both sophomores this year, both capable of helping us out, and like I said, I think whoever's back there, we don't necessarily have to change a whole lot of the offense depending on who takes snaps, and that's something it's a good thing, because everyone worries about, well, what if your quarterback gets injured and things like that, and it's something that is kind of comforting to know that you've got 2 that are capable of running an offense and still being dangerous back there.
Our running game, although young, I think is going to be very impressive this year.
Yeah, just like we talked about, you got 2 quarterbacks that are sophomores. You have a running back that's a freshman and a running back that's a sophomore, with Lakai Tompkins, who's a freshman, and Colby Moore is a sophomore. Kind of split duty back there for us. Like I said, both are capable, both are hard runners. And it's something that early in the season, we want to kind of see who gets going and who gets their feet wet, but it's also good they can spell each other because they are key components on our defense as well. But yeah, definitely in the backfield we have quite a bit of youth with sophomores and freshmen back there.
I think the folks are going to like watching Kai throw a stiff arm against people, and the cuts Colby Moore can see searching out, finding the hole, and exploding into it is very nice as well.
Yeah, you know, that's something that as they continue to mature, you know, I think Colby having that 1 year is starting to see, you know, the cutback lanes and things like that, and be able to get north and south and get positive yards. And like I said, Kai, as he continues to grow, ultra talented kid, great guy, you know, very coachable. But like I say, he's still a freshman, and you know, the positive of that is, as good as he looks now, he's going to continue to improve.
On the defensive side of the ball, even though we're very young at the linebacker core, I think our linebacking core may be one of the strengths of this year's TCA defense.
Yeah, when you look at the linebackers, we'll be starting. We talked about Colby and Kai. They'll be on the outside. So you've got sophomore, freshman, and then on the inside you've got freshman, senior. You have Hank Miller, who really we feel solidify that spot with his play in the Jamboree, and Will Keltner, who's a returning All-State linebacker. That, you know, he's really kind of helped a lot of those guys along, and you know, we expect Will to have a big senior year. And it's kind of been one of the you know, main guys on our defense for a while now. But like I said, I think there's a lot of good things just talent-wise, and there's some strength even with youth in that linebacking core.
Looking at special teams, I know our kicker this year may want to challenge Big Brother's school record.
Yeah, you know, we managed to get Pierce Holsinger back out. You know, Pierce, you know, with Dad's job had kind of moved away, but they moved back to the area last year, and he's played golf and soccer and basketball. And brother Noah, having been a kicker here at TCA, you know, holds school record for 54-yard field goal. And you know, Noah's kicking at Harding University still, finishing up, I believe, his last year there this fall. And then you know, he's been out a couple times to work with Pierce this summer, and you know, Pierce has looked good and done some good things both in kickoff and field goal. And like I said, I think as he gets a little more comfortable, we'll see if he is ready to take a shot at a 54-yarder. But no, Pierce has been very consistent. Like I said, this will be his first football game. You know, he got out there just to kick an unrushed extra point in the Jamboree, but he's looked good in practice, and you know, we're hoping that we can turn that into a strength. And like I said, he's got plenty of ability, and we're excited to see what he does this year.
I know based on what I saw him doing in Wednesday's practice, I may need to move from where I've been parking to watch practice. Those kicks look like they're coming 3D, look like they were going to take out my windshield in the parking lot.
Yeah, we ended up moving him back on extra points in practice just so he doesn't kick it over the fence into the parking lot, so we don't have to spend time chasing a ball into the parking lot. But
well, remember, I don't go on my right very good anymore, so.
So yeah, he's like I said, got plenty of leg, and like I said, I think he'll continue to get better as the year goes on. Really being his first year out kicking for football.
Coach, we'll talk to you after a big TCA victory tonight. Let's take him down.
Appreciate it, Stan.
That's the head coach of the TCA Lions, Blake Butler. You are listening to the Countdown to Kickoff Brooksy's Barn pregame show on the BallGame Blitz. Back after this.
Looking for a new and exciting career? At Jackson State Community College, we offer nationally recognized, top-rated programs designed to greenlight your career for success. With courses available in the health sciences, nursing, computer technology, and much more. Your next step towards a career starts here at Jackson State. Learn how Jackson State Community College can greenlight your future at greenlightyourfuture.com.
At Lonnie Cobb Ford, we now give you a warranty for life on the engine and transmission. That's right, a warranty for life at no cost to you. Unlimited time, unlimited mileage, but it's only at Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
King Jewelers is not your typical run-of-the-mill jewelry store. Grover is a certified jeweler with 35 years experience. This isn't just a jewelry store. It's an iconic symbol of love. How far would you go for love? King Jewelers, 16B Conrad Drive, Jackson.
These beauty, isn't she?
My parents said they would buy me a car for college. This is perfect.
Well, this one isn't for sale, but I can tell you how to win it.
It's time for the 4th annual Lifeline Car Giveaway.
And Joe Mahan Ford is proud to donate a car again this year.
Get flood with Lifeline between Memorial Day and Labor Day for a chance to win a 2019 Ford EcoSport. Join Lifeline
And Joe Mahan Ford and give blood this summer.
It's easy.
And you could save a life.
The most important benefit when you buy from Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way? Peace of mind. Jones Chevrolet's Warranty Forever comes with every qualifying new and pre-owned vehicle. Powertrain coverage for as long as you own your vehicle. Find out more at Jones Chevrolet in Three-Way.
27 years ago, a vision became a reality and Snookum Steakhouse officially opened. We cut our steaks in-house and our ribeyes are full of flavor. The steak trimmings are used to make our certified Angus beef steak burgers, so when you order at Snookum's, you are getting high quality. Enjoy our salad bar and mini dessert. Also try our famous family recipe, the Pink Lush Fruit Salad. Come visit Snookum Steakhouse in Henderson, Tennessee. We are open evenings Tuesday through Saturday but closed Sunday and Monday. Snookum Steakhouse, come taste the difference.
Welcome back to the BallGame Blitz, Worthy Road Studios, everybody. The captains meeting out at midfield. The Lions in the purple breeches tonight with the gray jerseys, the purple numbers trimmed in white. Adamsville in the red and white scheme, as they always are. The Cardinals out of Adamsville, Tennessee. The captains meeting out there for Adamsville. The captain, Josh Ginn, the quarterback, not playing tonight. He's injured. But he's out there. A.J. Finley, Josh Francis, and an offensive and defensive lineman, Big Joe Holmes. For your Lions, Paxton Harwell, one of the captains, Will Keltner, along with Marshall Ray and Curtis Ray. Marshall is R-A-Y. Curtis is W-R-A-Y. And the captains meeting at midfield. And Stan, we're inching our way closer to the kickoff of the 22 campaign, the Lions of TCA, here on the BallGame Blitz.
And that is a key loss for Adamsville with, again, not dressed out tonight. He's in uniform, no pads. That is a big, big loss for them. And we'll have to see how Adamsville is going to adjust to being down one quarterback / wide receiver / running back.
The Lions have won the toss. They've elected to receive. They will be moving toward the 412 end zone to our left. And the Cardinals now will go back and meet their group that will come out of the corridor of the cheerleaders. And meanwhile, the student body down to our right and the cheerleaders forming the corridor for the Lions as well. Corey Hill came by to say hello to us. We appreciate him very much and love him like a brother. Stan, field condition, as always, outstanding. Blake Butler and his staff have one of the best fields in the entire area. Let's take a break.
The best field.
That's right.
In West Tennessee.
And when we come back, we'll be ready for the kickoff here on Worthy Road Studios and the BallGame Blitz.
At Arrington Funeral Directors, we accept all prearranged funerals. So you may have prearranged your funeral in this town with another funeral home or even in another state, but we accept all prearranged funerals because we're here to serve families.
Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank has assembled an all-star staff with decades of experience in the Jackson and West Tennessee markets. Our top priority is listening to your goals and dreams, helping you develop a plan to achieve them. Benefit from our more than 100 years of experience. Visit us at Thompson Farms or give us a call. West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
Lifestyle Vision, located at Thompson Farms, offers patient-centered comprehensive eye exams. Select your new look with our latest styles from exclusive brands. Come see us Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, or schedule an appointment anytime online. Lifestyle Vision, where compassion meets commitment.
Waterwell Solutions offers experienced water well drilling and service throughout the greater West Tennessee area. Whether you need a 4-inch residential well or a 16-inch irrigation or municipal well, they have you covered. Waterwell Solutions has locations in Summerville and Brownsville with a fleet of service trucks and well service technicians that are ready to cover your service needs. If you need residential well service or a new water well, give them a call at 731-779-1275.
Tired of being seen and not heard? At Lifestyle Vision, we believe in patient-centered quality eye care for West Tennessee, which is why we are locally owned and operated. Come see us Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, or schedule an appointment anytime online. Lifestyle Vision, where compassion meets commitment.
Buying a car is all about you. In person, over the phone, or online, we make it simple and easy. Our place is yours, no matter where you live. LonnieCobbFord.com or Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
Well, the Diamond Dave McCulley fiddle playing lessons certainly played off, an outstanding rendition on the violin of our country's national anthem.
It was a great job. Stan, 84 degrees. We get ready for kickoff. A few weeks from now, we'll be probably sitting here with a heater on. Tonight,
no, we won't.
We have a fan on.
No heater in this booth. There's enough hot air in here already.
No doubt about it. The Cardinals making their way into the Lions' lairs, we like to call it here at 10 Windy City Road. More people have come in, Stan. There was a late arriving crowd, but Adamsville has about 3/4 of their stands filled across the way. Meanwhile, here on this near side, more TCA fans making their way in as well. What are your keys for a TCA win tonight?
Well, it's going to be important for TCA to get out early in this ball game. Again, we talked about it with Coach Butler, and I've lamented about it. Got to watch the turnovers. We cannot have what happened last year and expect to win this year. Manage the turnovers, get off early, pressure a young team that is down one of their top players in number 10, Josh Ginn. And it could be a very good night for the TCA Lions. Take a look at some of the folks that are watching the ball game. We invite you to leave your comments in the comments section on the TCA Facebook page. One of the legendary basketball players of all time at TCA, TB Thomas Barnes checking in, Gail Presley, Janet Butler checking in, Gail Presley, Lois Ann Franklin, and Ralphie are checking in, Randy Coble, Melanie Wilburn, Larry Vales, and Brad Geltner, along with the Deuce in South Carolina. James Dusenberry watching in. He's probably got the dude, Kyle Aiking, over having a watch party for this.
Probably, no doubt about it. Well, we get ready. The students decked out in all different colored outfits there. They'll have a theme each game.
Apparently there it's a road crew theme.
It's a road crew tonight, and I received that email the other day, but I've left it at home. I apologize. Well, the Lions will drop back to receive this opening kickoff of the season. Cooper Vale's far side over there. And we'll spot these numbers. These numbers are a little hard to read with the sun the way it is as well. As we'll have Vales back there. And to kick it off will be Reed Tucker, the senior kicker for the Red and White Cardinals out of Adamsville. A lot of tradition there. A lot of tradition, of course, at TCA. Adamsville leading the series 7-6. TCA 3-2 here at 10 Windy City Road and 3-5 at Adamsville. We mentioned Adamsville won that game last year, 20-19. Out offensing the Lions, 315 to 159. We have our monitor, but it's difficult to read with the sun as well. It'll be a little bit better later. Here's the kick, and Vales were gathered in at about the 12-yard line. He's coming here to the near side, to the 15. He's at the 20, to the 25, and will be spun down there at about the 27-yard line. Well, a good return of about 15 yards for Vales, and the Lions will have it 1st and 10 to open up this 22 campaign.
Nice cut back there. Thought he was going to be able to get to the outside and get to the wall. And, folks, I must apologize. I didn't get my normal introduction for tonight's game in, and I will give it this time. Proud to begin my 14th year of broadcasting with TCA, and proud to be the co-voice along with the voice of football in West Tennessee, Diamond Dave McCulley, with the call.
Thank you very much, Stan. Cade Butler's the quarterback in the gun. Back there with him, and he hands it off to the Cheese. And he's at the 30, to the 31, to the 32. Scrambling his way there will be Moore. He's going to pick up about 6 yards.
Good.
And a nice way to start the offensive set.
Good cut by Moore. He went right, and then he looked for his hole, and once he saw the hole, exploded upwards and got a nice 6-yard pickup, 2nd and 4.
Kobe Moore, the sophomore. He is 5'9", 170, soaking wet. Butler has it, throws out here in the flat. Catching it will be Will Weiser. Weiser had a great year last year. He's got a good bit of effort here to the 40, to the 42, and he's got the first down. 1st and 10, Lions.
Weiser with the 8-yard pickup and a first down, TCA.
That big line, they've got some beef up front, playing the 3-man down lineman there. Linebackers peering right through the gaps. Butler hands it off to Moore this time. They get him in the backfield and drop him for a loss. And a big play there defensively by Lee Dornan.
Lost 2 on the play. Good job of shooting the gap by Adamsville on the defense. Found the open area and blew that play up before it could ever get started.
Dorman, along with Big Joe Holmes. He's a big anchor there in the middle. Butler in the gun on the 2nd and 12. And he throws it, and it's caught in traffic, catching it at midfield and close to the first down. And with the first down is the receiver. And a great throw by Butler in traffic. And catching that ball was one Braden Waller, who had a great year last year, basketball and football.
14-yard pickup and another first down. And, boy, Cade Butler threading the needle on that one.
You see the three wide receivers, far side right. One receiver here to the near side will be Weiser. Good receiving core. Butler gets play fake. He's going to run it. Now he's going to throw it and incomplete. Little mix-up at that time. I think he wanted to go to Bales, but Bales was knocked down before the pass even left the hand of Butler, and it's going to be 2nd and 10. And Stan, that sort of went awry, didn't it?
And very close to being an illegal forward pass as well.
Boy, he was right at the marker.
He should just ate that one and got a couple of yards out of the play.
Good buddy of mine, Rex Baker, is the official, that far side official over there, dating back to the old McDonald days on Highland Avenue here in Jackson. Wide outs again, far side right. Man in motion here to the near side, and they'll give it to him on the sweep. Coming this way to the midfield stripe and knocked out of bounds for a loss. And good coverage there. Nice tackle by Asa Baker. Also in the stop was Maddox Smith.
Here we had the blitzer coming in. We met him really nice with a good block, but great pursuit by the Adamsville defense. Cornerbacks coming up to make the play for about a 1-yard loss.
Your word pursuit has always been the epitome of the Adamsville Cardinals defense.
Absolutely.
3 down linemen again, 4 linebackers peering in. 3rd down and 11. Over the middle, incomplete. Almost a nice catch there by his receiver, but unable to come up with it was Kobe Moore. And again, pretty good coverage. They had 3 people dropping back. And Coach Butler is going to send out the punting unit. And they'll punt this football. And it's going to be 4th and 11 from the 49-yard line of the Cardinals. Well, I said they were sending out the punting unit.
We're going to do a lot of short kicking.
I think it's going to be a little short kick. Yep, and it is. Butler straight up in the air, end over end, and calling for the fair catch. The ball knocked away.
That's a live ball.
It's a live ball, but let's see. And I think they're going to give it to who? Let's wait and see. There was some contact, and I thought he called for the fair catch.
We'll see here again on the replay.
And when they sort it out here, let's see what they're going to call.
It may have hit a TCA player first.
I think it did. I think it hit the shoulder pad of one of the Lions.
I think you
right.
are correct.
Coach Butler not happy, though. Blake Butler, the dean of coaching here in the city, 12th year, 68 and 59, playoffs 8 of those 12 years. And they're going to call, a penalty against the Lions.
Yep.
They say they impeded the chance for the receiver to catch the ball.
We got in his way.
We got in his way. I like impeded. At the 40-yard line, hash mark left, 1st and 10. Jay Cashin is our producer-director tonight.
Well,
he's our replay operator. You name it, he's doing it. Well, it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 40. Their own 40, the Cardinals. See what defense the Lions throw at them, and the running back breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle, 45 to midfield to the 45-yard line, and diving his way to the 44-yard line is one A.J. Finley, the senior. And Stan, it didn't look like a lot at first, but he made something happen and got a couple of key blocks later.
18 yards on the pickup for Adamsville, and a first down, and missed block after missed block by TCA. Had him held up at the line of scrimmage.
Wayne and Peggy Parker are tuned in tonight as well. Put a man in motion. They put Maddox Smith in motion. They flip it to him, and that's going to be maybe a block in the backfield, but no, they don't call it. And it's going to be diving his way for a couple of positive yards will be the running back, Smith. Stan, I thought it might have been a block in the back that time. We're not trying to officiate. I think they might have missed one that time. Little pancake back there. It's going to be a pickup of yards, 2nd and 9.
2 yards on the pickup, and the drive for Adamsville continues.
Sophomore Aiden McGee is the quarterback. Play fake, throws it over the middle, man wide open. 35-yard line, 30. Far side left, 20. 15. That's going to be Josh Francis, and Francis is inside the 5-yard line down to about the 4-yard line.
They're going to mark him, David, about the 2-yard line, it looks like. So a pickup of 42 yards to play. Who had that reception?
That was, catching that football was one Josh Francis, the senior, number 30. 1st and goal, Adamsville making something happen on 2 big plays here. Back in the eye, A.J. Finley right in the pistol there. Now they hand it to Finley. Finley dives in the end zone, touchdown. It's going to be a touchdown with, Stan, what is it, 9 minutes? Hard to read here in the sun.
Looks like 9 minutes exactly. Here you have on the replay just an old-fashioned gut play. Great blocking by the center and guards for Adamsville, clearing a hole that I could have run through, and in for the score. Adamsville with the early lead, 6-0.
So a 2-yard run. That was Finley, right?
It was Smith.
Smith, excuse me. Number 2 carried it. And to attempt the PAT, snap back, ball down, and that went awry from the very get-go, and no good, and it's 6-0 Adamsville. The Cardinals lead it. We'll take a quick break and be back. The Lions will have it for the second time offensively, but the Adamsville Cardinals pay dividends. They go 60 yards, and they lead the game 6-0 back after this.
At McCoy's Heating and Air, we realize there are more than enough things to worry about on a day-to-day basis. With our new 10-year all-inclusive package, your home comfort doesn't have to be one of them. For one low monthly payment, you can purchase a brand new York unit with full maintenance and repair coverage for 10 years with approved credit. No hassle, no stress, just complete coverage for your comfort and convenience. Contact McCoy's Heating and Air at 731-668-7492 or visit airmccoy.com to schedule your free new AC estimate today.
We had a drive going.
Yeah.
Well, Diamond Dave, the TCA drive, which started out pretty nice, stalled, and Adamsville goes 60 yards, looks very efficient. They now lead 6-0, but that missed extra point, remember the missed extra points cost us last year, cost us the game. Will they come back to haunt the Cardinals in the red and white?
Yeah, after Vales returned it 17 yards up to about the 27-yard line to open up the game, the Lions moved it inside Cardinal territory to the 49. The drive stall there. The quick punt and a penalty gave them the ball at their own 40, and they go 60 yards. And a couple of 2 or 3 big plays of that one, and capped off by the Smith 2-yard scamper. And that's where we are, 6-0 with 9 minutes in the first.
You know, if we're gonna do that short punt like that, if Lakai Tompkins could punt the ball at all, boy, just imagine him back there. That's going to make your defense shaking in their boots, because he would be a threat to go, to the house on a keeper off of that.
Cooper Vales will be far side right. Here to the near side to receive this kick will be Nick Jones. And the guy in the middle, how did I miss? Braden Waller. He did a good job of that last year. And again, to kick it for the second time tonight will be Reed Tucker.
Sun will be down in about another 10 or 15 minutes or so. And
I'll be glad.
You are, boy, not as glad as I was last night in Memphis against ECS for the middle school and grade school games. That sun was blistering.
It's cooled off a little bit. That's good news. Here's the kick. And a short kick that Vales will gather in on about the third hop. He's to the 20-25 and will be knocked down at about the 27-yard line again. Well, for the second time tonight, the Lions will have it near the 27 to open up a offensive set. Red and white across the way, the purple and white here to the near side.
Adamsville using that kick, kind of veers off to the left. The sideline acts as another defender, and they were able to pin us in before we got much of a return at all.
You're watching tonight on the BallGame Blitz, Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel. It's the WNWS Game of the Week as well, and 105.3, so we've got it covered, audio, video, you name it. Paul Schulte, our executive producer director. New running back there. Is that Tompkins back there?
Tompkins.
He's back there blocking now and squaring and throwing it. And here's a man wide open at the midfield stripe and getting it and catching it there and being hog-tied after the catch will be one Cooper Vales. And that's a hard throw by Butler across his body, but he got enough on it and Vales ran under it. And he's at the 46-yard line of the Cardinals, 1st and 10.
27-yard pickup for Super Cooper on that play.
And off Tompkins this time, the outstanding freshman. 45-40, bulldozing his way to the 35. He's to the 33, 1st and 10 Lions.
12-yard pickup for Lakai Tompkins, his first varsity run for 12 yards. Just like his running mate, Colby Moore. You remember, Colby got in as a freshman in a game. His first pickup against Nashville Christian was a 12-yarder around the left end as well.
Tompkins is not built like the typical freshman.
He is a beast.
And he did not run it. And now he moved this time. He was leaning forward. And officials timeout. Let's see. Maybe we got a break there that time because Tompkins, Adamsville's got a player down. I think some cramps there, hopefully.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, you talk about Lakai Tompkins. Had the great opportunity to cover his games last year at the middle school level, and he was just a beast. You're going to see him at times work his stiff arm, and we're going to go ahead right now and take a break while we have the injured player on the field. We're back after this in the BallGame Blitz.
This is how we Friday night. How do you Friday night?
This is how we Friday night.
This is how we Friday night.
This is how we Friday night.
No matter how you Friday night, you always win at Kaufman's.
Serving the Jackson area for over 20 years. Carlock Automotive and Drive, Jackson.
Braden Waller, slot here to the near side, receiver here to the near side. Tompkins stays in there to the right of the quarterback. Here's the handoff, Tompkins. Tompkins darts inside, comes outside, 30, breaks a tackle or two. It takes 3 Cardinals to get him out of bounds, and he's out at about the 26 or 7. 26.
That's going to be a 7-yard pickup for Lakai Tompkins. And look at this stiff arm coming up here. You're going to see it, bam, right there. Gets him an extra 5 yards in the play.
No doubt about it. Cade Butler directing traffic. He's a sophomore, but he's playing like a senior back there, telling Tompkins what to do. On the catch will be one.
Broke a tackle.
Waller breaks a tackle, breaks another. He's got the first down, I think. They push him back. Let's see where they mark it. Little slant-in pattern that time. And Waller caught it. And his second effort may have negated a first down. Let's wait and see.
Yeah, broke a tackle and then trying to avoid the player. Yeah, it's going to be about a pickup of 4 for Waller. He's got 2 receptions now for 18 yards.
Tompkins to the right. Butler wants to throw. Does throw, man. Wide open. Caught! Touchdown, Lions!
That is a touchdown pass of, what, about
Waller caught it.
26 yards?
26 yards. Let's give it to him. No, staying 21 yards.
21 yards. Threw over the top. Got the score, and this game is tied at 6. And on for the extra point, Pierce Holsinger.
63-yard drive by the Lions. And
Waller got that right.
Yeah, Waller caught it from 21 yards out. Great throw by Butler. Good protection. Tompkins stayed in and blocked for him. Snap back. Ball down. Kick up. Kick is good, and the Lions lead at 7-6. Back after this in the first quarter. We've got some early explosions. Stay with us on the BallGame Blitz.
If you work outside or in a facility with no AC, or you're just struggling with this year's heat wave, it can really take a toll on your body and health. At Live Hydration Drip Spa, we can help you recover with our Beat the Heat special for only $59. Call or visit us online today to set your appointment.
At Nest Realty Jackson, connections and relationships are at the heart of everything we do. We wake up every day with the goal of helping our agents build trust, relationships, and community. Let's connect.
Right guard, Marshall Ray. Right tackle, Will Keltner. Nicholas Riddick, the left guard. The left tackle is Harrison Vance. Nicholas's dad, Niles, right below me here. President over at Lambuth University at Memphis. And that offensive line doing a good job. The center, let's not forget Halen Wilkerson as well. So those guys did their job. Tompkins stayed in there to block. And what a nice throw by Butler, but even a better catch, I think, Stan, by Waller, who went up over his head and caught it with 2 hands.
On the Tompkins and Smith scoreboard, it is Dyersburg 7, MLK Prep 0.
Last night, for the first time in 6 or 7 years, Milan defeated Trenton Peabody 26-14. Guys did a great job with that game. We watched Dan last night, and how about the birthday boy last night, Terry Clement?
It was his birthday? I didn't know that.
His birthday, yeah.
He should have bought us something at Schnookums.
Back to receive this kick will be A.J. Finley.
And, folks, I want you to look at this field. Look at that green grass. It looks like a carpet, but that's the real deal there. Justin Moore and crew.
Pierce Holsinger to kick away.
Or
Gets
Justin
a
Miller.
Nice end over end. And it will be gathered in about the 8-yard line to the 10, to the 15, to the 20, to the 25, to the 30. On his feet, it's going to come back.
Flag.
To the 30, 35-yard line. Malachi Moore brought it all the way back up to the 40-yard line, but they caught something over here on this side, hanky-panky by the Cardinals. That's going to negate what would have been about a 32-yard kickoff return.
Flags at the 36. So that's going to go back about 10 yards. They'll take over probably 1st and 10 around the 26-yard line or so.
James Dusenberry says that Tompkins reminds him of the tailback known as the Pony when he was a freshman. And it was against Adamsville down there that the Pony was on the loose.
I was going to say tonight we're going to figure out whether the corral was locked up or whether maybe somebody in the student body unlocked the corral and maybe a couple of stray ponies are on the loose tonight.
Annette McLemore Pitts liked that score a moment ago, too. She said, way to go, Lions. Stan, you have even more people checking in than I do.
Yeah, a lot of folks starting to check in, Miss Pitts, watching from Florida.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be the ball instead of the 40, all the way back to the 26. So Adamsville will have it there.
And mercifully, the sun's starting to go down.
And the lights are coming on. In the gun, the quarterback again, McGee. Hands it off, running back, Finley. Finley hit. And now another flag comes in late.
Might be an illegal block on 47.
Line, picking up about 4 yards.
Let's see the replay here.
The referee threw that for the backfield. Yep, it's going to give against
That's a hold.
the Cardinals.
Takedown, give the Adamsville blocking back 2 points for the takedown, though.
You'll have a few of those, Stan, especially first game or two of the season, won't you?
TCA's used to seeing them all year long.
Well, that's a problem last year sometimes. We just had too many penalties, too many turnovers. Still had a pretty good year.
Cost us 2 games last year.
Sure did.
Union City and
Adamsville.
Ville.
7:49 left. Going to be 1st and 20 now. Ball all the way back to about the 13. Make it 14. Quarterback fakes. Now he's in trouble. And Will Keltner has it.
Folks, I'm going to want you to look at this replay here. Look at Keltner coming in off the left side. There you're going to see him charging in there. He jumps up, gets his hands in the air, causes the quarterback to adjust. That is textbook perfect technique.
Keltner, outstanding player.
Golly, that was pretty to watch.
Keltner, the senior, as the middle linebacker. Got that towel draped on the backside there, hands on his hips.
That was actually Marshall Ray, 53.
Was that Ray that got him? I'm sorry. Rook Stevens, the big guy, is the nose guard. He takes up a lot of space there.
Keltz is 52 in the middle.
That's right. So I apologize. Barbara Graves-Barnes is tuned in. She's watching. Here's the quarterback throwing this time.
Oh, great defense.
A great tackle right at the point of the catch, though. And it looked like Waller was the guy that was right there and got him right in the back. Or was that might have been Harwell.
May have picked up 2 on the play, but, boy, Johnny on the spot defensively. Caught it and had him tackled and wrapped before his feet ever hit the ground. And it is 3rd and a country mile, as they say, back in Hoosier land.
Excuse me, Stan. He is the guy that made the tackle. The ball is at the 11-yard line. They have to get to the 36. It's 3rd and a long way.
Diamond, they've been going backwards this entire possession.
Totally different looking offensive set than what they did a moment ago.
Now, this is also something, Adamsville not known as a big throwing team. This is something that Adamsville does not like to do, play from long count situations, and they're going to have a timeout. We're going to take one with them. We're back after this on the TCA BallGame Blitz show.
Thompson & Smith, the area's premier independent insurance brokerage, has been serving families and businesses in the region through its founding companies since 1927. With their many insurance company partners, Thompson & Smith provides insurance products for family, home and auto, contractors, retailers, restaurants, manufacturers, medical and dental clinics, as well as any other business or organization seeking quality coverage, risk management expertise and customer-focused service. Call them today to discuss your insurance needs.
We offer live webcasting for families. It kind of came out of when so many warriors were going overseas to war. We have learned to offer families more choice, that we want to serve our families well and serve our families better.
Welcome back. 6:08 to go in our first quarter play. TCA with the 7-6 lead. Adamsville scored early. TCA responded, and then the TCA defense starting to stand tall. Penalties also hurting Adamsville, and it's 3rd and long.
3rd and 28. Ball at the 11-yard line. Quarterback throws out here in the flat. High pass. Good catch by Smith. Smith to the 15, to the 20. Got some positive yards out of that, but well short of even coming close to a first down. And the Cardinals will have to punt it. They sent out the punting unit. Smith got the ball on a high catch and moved up to about the 25-yard line. Mark at about the 23.
Yeah, the one thing there, we let him get to our outside. If we could have kept him contained on the inside, we had a little bit better pursuit and a better angle, and that wouldn't have gotten as many yards. It's all about keeping the players to your inside, not letting them get on your outside hip.
5:30 and the clock running in the first. The Lions lead the game 7-6. Punter standing back inside is 10. Good snap. Gets it away. And an end-over-end kick, fair catch call for. And gathering it in for the Lions will be Owen Atwood. No, excuse me. That's going to be absolutely Nick Jones caught it. So Jones will be at the 47-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 there. Of course, the Lions have great field position, leading the game 7-6 with 5:19 in the first.
You know who Nick Jones' mother is, don't you?
Mrs. Jones. Speaking of Jones, how about Zach Jones of WBBJ-TV? He's right below us here, doing a great job over there. Talked to him several times about the collegiate world. That front line of Adamsville, about to sit down. The big guy there is Landon Elliott. And the Lions will have it 1st and 10 at their own 47. And they'll send out this time, far side right will be Waller. Slots left and right. And Butler in that shotgun. Directing traffic, he puts Harwell in motion. Hands it off and dropping it, and Adamsville has it. A mix-up on the handoff. Butler tried to hand it off to the running back, Kobe Moore, and Stan, they never made connections. And just like that, the field turns as Adamsville will have it now 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line of TCA.
And that's what TCA's got to stay away from, those turnovers. They will get you every single time.
Scott Davis watching up in Evansville, Indiana.
Sky the body.
Yeah, Barbara says that she and TV, Thomas, were watching. Far side left this time will be Surratt. 2 receivers here to the short side of the field. The quarterback, McGee, in that gun. Back right in behind him. He hands it off this time to Finley. Finley hit, but he's able to fall forward to about the 40. And will pick up about 3 yards. Finley got it. Ball, the nose of the ball, resting right at the 40-yard line. 1st and 10. Or excuse me, 2nd and 7.
Here's straight gut play up the middle. Tackled, but does fall forward for an extra couple of yards on the play.
Clock running under 5 in the first. 7-6. Lions back at home next week against ECS. Following week, first road game on a Thursday. Fayette Academy.
Oh!
And here's a hit back in that backfield. And back there decking the quarterback is one. What a hit.
Oh, look at this hit.
I mean, Keltner lowered the boom on him, didn't he? Back at midfield, a big loss.
Blitz, somebody never got, and hit him just like I attack a rack of barbecued baby back ribs, baby.
49-yard line, that's a loss there. Rooks will come out. Coming in for him will be a reserve. Will spot the number in a moment. Well, that changes things, doesn't it? 3rd down now. They have to get down to the 34. Quarterback out of the flat. And caught, but well short of a 1st down.
Pickup of about what? 1 on the play?
And a little counter receiver play coming back in toward the middle of the field and nothing there. Little bubble screen. And it's going to be short and a loss. No loss, but right at the 49-yard line. And they'll have to punt it. So the Lion defense stands up. And Nick Jones will drop back to receive the punt back at about his 20-yard line. Punter having to tie his shoe. And now Adamsville trying to get people in. Little mix up there. Someone not ready. Brandon Gray will not like that. Nice punt. End over end. Nick Jones drifting back. And we'll let it fall inside the 10. And we'll go dead at about the 9-yard line. Nice punt by the punter that time. And getting that thing away. And doing a good job with it, Stan. And that 22 that kicked it. I don't have a 22 on my
I do not either.
No, I apologize. That's a nice punt, though.
Our buddy Scott Davis watching from Evansville. Evansville Rights, my high school, opening up against Evansville Harrison in the season opener night. The Panthers and the Warriors.
Ball at the 9-yard line. We're still in the first quarter. 3:09 left here. Adamsville took it 60 yards their first possession after TCA had come up dry near midfield. They went 60 yards at 9 minutes mark and led 6-0. Butler and Waller teamed up on a 21-yard pass play, capping off a 63-yard drive.
Oh, great cut.
And, boy, look at Tompkins. He just barrels his way up to about the 17-yard line. He lowered his right shoulder and just took on the defender and knocked him backwards and gets positive yards, picks up about 9 yards, second and a yard.
Look at 20. You see the yards gained after contact, an extra 4 yards after contact on the 9-yard pickup.
Reminds me of Chris Rodriguez at UK. Receiver far side right. Handoff Tompkins. He's got the first down and more. He is across the 25 and just short of the 30 near the 28. And he's just, again, that's just nothing but brute strength that time. And good blocking on the right side of that line by TCA.
4 carries, 38 yards. You know who UK has in their season opener? You know who they have to face? Flash Davis.
That's right, yeah.
They're going to get a whole bunch of flash in that ball game.
They got a pretty good ball club, too. So here is Butler out of the flat. A little bubble screen
Great
again.
block.
And to the 30, to the 34, to the 35, the receiver.
I want you to watch on the replay, watch this block by Lakai Tompkins coming out of the backfield. Bam!
Looks like he's going to run a pattern, then just pulls up short.
And again, that play, 7 yards after first contact. Who got that reception?
Waller did. Braden Waller. Butler throws this time. It's caught, and then, he hit hard. Right when he caught it will be Cooper Vales. Nowhere to go. Coop comes up at about the 35-yard line. It's going to be third down now at about 3.
You know, Waller already has 4 receptions for 46 yards.
Judy didn't like her grandson being hit that hard. 2 receivers far side right, near side here to the short side of the field is Vales. In the backfield with Butler is Moore. They give it to Moore. Moore hit in the backfield and nothing there at all.
Yeah.
He's back at the 30 for a loss. So after it looked like TCA had something going, Stan, Adamsville's defense bows up, and now TCA will have to punt it. It's going to be 4th and about 8.
You know, TCA already with 82 yards through the air in this game.
Joey Jones, our good buddy, my down-the-street neighbor, is watching.
Hey, Mr. Joey.
Here's a short snap and having to field it, and a very short punt, but he gets a good TCA roll, and to the 46-yard line it rolls, but there Adamsville have good field position. Stan, that was pretty ugly, wasn't it?
Joey, if you're watching, maybe you can give us an update on that Jackson Christian game and post a note for us here, buddy.
They're on the road, aren't they?
Down in Mississippi.
Is that where they are at North Point?
Yep.
Talking to Bill Hamilton today. Bill's grandson's on that team, but unable to play. He had a fractured thumb. He's going to be out a couple of 2 or 3 weeks.
And just had one son graduate last year, the middle linebacker.
We're playing shorthand tonight. Daniel Cashin is out with a fracture. He's going to miss about a month. Our thoughts and prayers with he and his sister, who's banged up as well. Handoff and scampering his way to midfield as a running back for Adamsville.
6.
And that's going to be Malachi Moore.
Moore's going to pick up about 4 on the play.
And just give him almost 5. It's 2nd and a long 5. The ball just at midfield. Clock running, 45 seconds in the first. So both defenses have stepped up here. And now TCA's defense steps up big. And they grab the running back in the backfield and nowhere to go. And he's lost about 2 or 3 yards. That's Moore again carrying it.
So that TCA defense with a little pushing back, way back.
Looked like Keltner came up a little, shaking up a little bit, but he's shaking it off, huffing and puffing there.
Keltner playing the part of Dick Butkus tonight.
Yeah, beautiful sunset over to my right.
Oh, isn't it?
2 receivers far side left, 2 here to the near side. Slots actually left and right, and receivers left and right. Quarterback McGee throws, caught, and very close to the first down, but he's not going to get it because catching it was Smith. And he had to come back a little bit, Stan, to get the catch. And he's going to be about a yard short of the first down to the 45-yard line of TCA.
Yeah, pickup of 6 on the play for Smith, 2 for 16. But it's going to be short, and Adamsville, man, on 4th and that short, you got to go for it.
Yeah, they got to go for it. Yeah, no doubt. McGee, Thomas, and Katie McCormick tuned in. Number 22 for the Ville is Avery McCormick, a sophomore. We appreciate our Adamsville fans watching. 2 seconds left in the first. And Adamsville, Coach Gray talking over there with the troops. So we appreciate Thomas and Katie McCormick watching. AUG2022. That's a young man that we appreciate that because we didn't have him on our roster. Thomas and Katie, we appreciate it. We're sorry we didn't have it, but we did not. The officials, are they going to measure here, Stan? I think they're going to bring in the chains.
Yeah, they are.
They sure are.
That's close.
You know, Stan, when he first caught it, I thought he had it, but he had to come back ever so slightly, and then TCA hit him and drove him back. That's a good bit of officiating, though, because he actually went out of bounds back here at about the 47. But that's good officiating. So they're going to bring him in, stretch the chains. Tommy Carter, one of the guys working the chains here. And I think he's going to still be a little short. Let's wait and see. They'll stretch it. Going to be inches, I believe. Yep. He's about 2 inches. No more than 2 or 3 inches. Hayden Phillips. He's a Cardinal fan watching tonight as well. Appreciate that.
On the Thompson-Smith Insurance scoreboard,
okay.
USJ 21, Liberty nothing.
Well, you thought that might get ugly, and it might.
Liberty, those guys,
they're better.
Yeah, they got more players this year. TCA played them in the spring scrimmage, and they got a little bit of speed. They got some size, and the coaching staff out there has found some numbers. And we've come to the end of the first quarter play. At the end of one, it's TCA 7 and Adamsville 6. You're watching TCA football on the BallGame Blitz. We're back after this.
For the past 22 years, Tennessee Tractor has been committed to you, our customers. That's why our locally owned business delivers great John Deere products with great service at a great price. From the backyard to the back 40, whatever size project your family's got, you can rely on us to help you get it done. From our friendly staff to our reliable equipment and our quality service, Tennessee Tractor has one goal: to keep you and your family up and running. Hometown value, hometown service. That's Tennessee Tractor.
And welcome back. Aloha Pools bringing you that spot. You know, Aloha Pools has got some TCA connections with them as well, and glad to have them as a sponsor this year on our broadcast of TCA football on the BallGame Blitz.
My son used to work for Miss Debbie when he was at college. 44-yard line, fourth and about a yard, or actually 3 inches. Handed off to the running back, and there's the first down and more. 40-yard line, and scampering his way and scooting his way down to about the 36. Stan, you see so many times short yardage play. If he breaks the plane, he's going to get more yardage, and it's exactly that time what A.J. Finley, a good running back, did for the Cardinals.
3 carries, 30 yards, and a first down for A.J. Finley, who will also be a quarterback for you. He had 7 carries for 62 yards and 2 TDs against TCA last year.
The senior is right behind the quarterback, and McGee hands it to him, and Finley's caught, but not before Kobe Moore gets him at about the 36, and he plunges his way to the 34. Pick up about 3, 2nd and 7.
Great job by Colby Moore coming from the defensive end position, charging down in. You're going to see it here as he comes around, fights off the block, and comes back and makes the tackle around the legs.
You know, Dad, Eddie's watching above.
Yes, sir.
A little mix-up that time, and McGee's going to have to keep it. He's going to make something happen on a positive nature. That was a mix-up in the backfield between the running back and the quarterback, but yet McGee kept his cool, a la the way Corey Hill used to. And he's down to about the 28, and he's about a yard and a half, make it 2. Let's call it 3rd and a short 2.
Pick up about 5 on that play?
He did, and Stan probably shouldn't have got anything, really. Made something happen. Good quarterbacks have a chance to do that. Finley has the handoff and cannot break that tackle that time.
And who was that?
And let's wait and see.
Number 22, hammering Hank Miller, the freshman, with the tackle.
The hammer with it, and made a great tackle. He's another one of these kids that doesn't play like a freshman. If anything, they lost about a yard. It's going to be 4th and almost 3 now.
He's done a good job a couple times cutting my yard this summer.
He has. And his sister,
yep,
who's up at Tennessee Tech. She may be watching tonight if she's not here.
Oh, my first weekend away from college. weekend away from home at college. I'm probably not coming home.
I bet she's watching the game, though. 4th and about 3. And here's a
fumble,
handoff, and a drop. And the Lions are going to come up with it. It doesn't matter because it's going to be short of the first down. It will be the stat-wise if it's a fumble recovery.
High snap. He did get in.
Yep.
It was on the handoff. The handoff was a little high. Still should have had it. And there you see a pinball wizard. It's going to be TCA football.
Well, Stan, after Adamsville scored, and then TCA came back and answered and scored, and the PAT gave them the 7-6. It's been a game of defense and mistakes since then, hasn't it?
It absolutely has. But the thing is, the TCA mistakes have ended up not hurting them.
Right.
Yeah, and that is something that we're so thankful for.
Ball will be at the 31-yard line. The Lions will have it there. Lost my score sheet somewhere here. Here it is.
Row. You don't want to lose that.
Nope. 31-yard line, 1st and 10 Lions. Tompkins is back there. Kai is back there with Butler. He towers over Butler, doesn't he?
Yeah. To answer Hayden Phillips, Needham Goodwin graduated last year. Although the quarterback now did see playing time at QB last year as well.
He did, yes. On the rollout, Butler looks, squares, throws downfield, and overshoots everybody. Good coverage, too. And enough pressure that time by the Cardinal defense that made Butler throw it probably a second or two before he wanted to. And unable to run under it downfield was one Joshua Delk. No relation to Tony. 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
If he was, he'd be very dangerous.
Tony's doing a autograph signing up in Illinois, I think, this weekend.
You mean he's not going to meet you at the ice cream shop and do a book signing again?
Well, I wish he would. Tompkins to the left of Butler. Butler throws out there underneath the bubble screen and nothing there. Probably better than that ball was just dropped, and it was. So that would have been a loss.
Yeah, Adamsville had that play covered like the proverbial morning dew.
Absolutely. Lois Ann Franklin is watching again. Ralphie's enjoying the game.
Yeah.
31-yard line. That Ralphie's a cute one. 3rd down and 10.
I bet you he's eating better tonight than I am.
Well,
I'm abstaining so far.
I did have a piece of pizza from the boys at TV6.
You're not nice.
3rd down and 10. Butler throws. Caught over the middle. What a catch. And what a throw. Threading the needle. And a great catch by one Cooper Bales. 1st and 10 Lions at the 45.
15.
Stan, that's in traffic.
15-yard pickup on that play. 43 yards on 3 receptions. Well, I mean, we're throwing the football, dog.
Yes, we are. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Tompkins breaks a tackle, breaks another, bulldozing his way to midfield. He's got to pick up 5 yards, folks. 2nd and 5.
Watch this play again.
Watch his feet. Watch his legs keep churning here. Watch
42 yards.
Watch
and
his
look
legs,
at
Stan.
Yeah, makes the cut, leans into it, and let's see, 1, 2, 3 yards after contact.
Yeah. 2nd and 5. Ball at midfield. 9 minutes left in the second stanza.
Now
TCA leads 7-6.
You look at that over the course
Butler
of the
wants
drive.
to go deep. He's got a man down here and overshoots him, trying to hit Braden Waller. Single coverage, and back there covering was Maddox Smith.
Well, you got there. Butler's acting like he's the dude tonight, chunking that ball.
He's throwing it. He's got some confidence about him, and Dad's saying, hey, throw it. Cooper Vales has come out. Looks like he's got a little helmet problem there. Kevin Hansen, the great trainer. Kevin's one of the best in the business. Not only training, but equipment manager as well. Tompkins looks like he may have leaned forward a little bit, but they let him get away with it. Ball is caught, and that ball is caught by Waller, and he's out of bounds at about the 40-yard line. He's got a 1st down stand. And I'm telling you, slinging it like a gunslinger right now is one Caden Butler.
What's he picking up about that? About 8 on that play, something like that?
Yeah. Connie and Jimmy Arnold are watching tonight.
You know, Waller
Right
already with 5 receptions.
Yep. Handoff. Tompkins trying to get outside. Flag coming in. That's going to be a hold in the middle of the pack there.
Yeah.
Anytime you see that flag came in that early, throwing right at the center of attack, 99% of the time that's going to be a hold, and that's what it is.
Yep.
Negates about a 6 or 7 yard pickup by Tompkins.
The good thing is that's one of the first penalties we've had all night, Dave.
It is, yeah.
Which, if you remember, 10 penalties for 100 and some odd yards last year.
Jay Cashin, our producer and director tonight. We are glad to be working with Corey Moore, I should say, and Grayson Resnick. Executive producer and director is Paul Schultze. He's the big guy. First down, but first and 20 now. The ball back to the 48.
You may want to change terms.
Here is Butler wanting to throw deep again. Downfield, incomplete. Good coverage. Great coverage. Outstanding coverage on Waller that time by Aiden Finley, the sophomore. Boy, Stan, that's a nice defensive player because he's back there by himself against a really talented receiver.
And that's going to bring up second down and long for TCA, second and 20 here at just inside Adamsville territory at the 48-yard, pretty much dead center field.
Cool off quite a bit now. Again, that beautiful sunset across the way.
Look out.
Second and 20, the bubble screen caught. And then Owen Atwood caught it but falls down at about the 44 or 46 actually. And not much. It's going to be third down now, Stan, at about 18, 17. Clint Reed, the public address announcer, does a great job. He's got a nice podcast that he does as well. He salutes different people, has people on every week. I'm waiting for you to be on there, Stan.
Well, I'm waiting for my fan club in Adamsville to start writing in and getting me on that show.
Things have cooled off between you and the Adamsville folks, though.
Yeah, it's gotten cordial.
Third down and 17. Here's the pass out here. Incomplete.
Oh!
Boy, he had Tompkins. Nice design play by the Lions. They had the receiver Waller downfield. They had Tompkins coming in underneath him. And, I mean, within just a split yard or two, that would have been 6. Incomplete.
You think about that, Lakai coming out of the backfield like that. That's a threat like Gale Sayers used to be out of the backfield back in the day.
Very talented. Dexter Williams right below us here. Here's the punt. Little pooch punt. Let's see if we get a good roll out of that. And it is. Ball out of bounds near the 10-yard line. Exactly what you want there. Kay Butler just pooched it down there and stand. It goes out at the 10-yard line.
Well, a great punt. TCA puts Adamsville in a difficult position. They're going to have 7 minutes and 42 seconds if they want to get some points on the board. And they're going to have to go 90 yards in order to do it.
7-6 your score.
Diamond,
TCA scored the second time they had it. Adamsville scored the first time they've had it.
I think our waiter is here wanting our orders.
A diet soda on this end.
Diet soda and a burger for me.
And a burger. 2 burgers and 2 diet sodas on this end. We're not bashful, only are we, Stan?
Side of steak and shrimp, too. A little surf and turf.
I'll tell you a story about that in a minute. Finley in the backfield, right in behind, in the pistol behind the quarterback, McGee. Drops, throws, ball deflected and knocked out of bounds. Or knocked, I say, it stays in bounds, but it's knocked out of there.
Could not see on the
monitor.
monitor.
It was. I think it was Marshall Ray.
That's his. Remember, he didn't deflect a pass earlier, but he got in the way and altered it.
It's easy to get him and Keltner mixed up because they both are built about the same. Ray may be a little bit bigger, but they both sort of walk the same way. That'd be good here, Coach. Here's the floater across the middle. Man wide open. Wide open, caught it. Then he's hit. And that ball is caught by McCormick. So Thomas and Katie will be happy with that. McCormick caught it on a little floater. And he's up to about the 33-yard line. It's 1st and 10 Adamsville. And Stan, somebody let him get away there.
22-yard pickup.
Finley, look at that little skip run. He's at the 40, 45, midfield, 45, 40, 35. He's got that little gait about him. He's all the way down to about the 30-yard line of TCA. And TCA fortunate to get him down there. And we've got a line shaken up back here at the 35-yard line. And Kevin Hansen out very quickly. Stan, watch this run. I may have missed it, that replay. I apologize. Adamsville taking the knee. Good
Championship DNA. That's what you find at Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way. A full line of new Chevrolets plus West Tennessee's largest used car inventory. State-of-the-art service work and pre-approved auto loans online at Jones Chevrolet.
A Lion back. We'll spot that for you in a minute. Let's take a quick break, and we're back right after this. 7-6 Lions, but Adamsville on the prowl. Back after this.
Championship DNA. That's what you find at Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way. A full line of new Chevrolets plus West Tennessee's largest used car inventory. State-of-the-art service work and pre-approved auto loans online at JonesChevroletHumboldt.com. Shop with a winner. Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way.
We realize you have a busy lifestyle. And at the Bank of Jackson, we're here to help you fulfill all of your financial needs, personal and business loans, mortgages, online banking and bill pay, and so much more. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Diamond, that's Colby Moore coming off. Had to have help off the field.
Yeah, no weight at all on that left leg.
He's going right to the buggy.
And the Lions already playing without Daniel Cashin tonight. Thoughts and prayers with Daniel. At the 35-yard line of the Lions, McGee hands it off. Finley, he's the workhorse. And tackle, a hit in the backfield, and then falling forward for maybe a yard or two. He actually got about 2.5. Our lovely friend Melanie Wilburn is watching tonight. You just had a birthday the other day, I think.
Curtis Ray on the tackle, 54.
Curtis having a big game, isn't he?
Yep.
Under 7 minutes.
Well, he's had to go in and plays a Colby Moore here.
Yep. Well, they got more on the wagon here on the cart. Let's hope he's all right.
And so we're going to see Mr. Ray. He's in a position like it's not how you replace him, it's who's next in line. That's how you got to look at it.
The ends creeping up there on each end, pinching their way. Adamsville gets it to Finley again. Finley gets a nice block. 30, 25, 20, first down line, or Cardinals to the 21-yard line. Well, just inside the 21, near the 20, the Cardinals threatening now.
Hank Miller with the tackle for TCA.
Both teams have a lot of talented youth in different places. Rooks was going to come in, but then Butler holds him up and says, Coach says, nope, not yet. 1st and 10 at the 20 of the Lions. They put McCormick in motion. He does a little dance there. Hands it to Finley again. Finley hitting the backfield, breaks a tackle, breaks another, and he's down to about the 15. It looked like Tompkins had him, but he tried to tackle him up around the shoulder pads, and he got loose.
Pick up a 5 on the play.
2nd and 5, under 6 when they snap it this time, Stan. And the lead 7-6 Lions. Kendall Boyle will come out. And in for him will be Rook Stevens.
We're not marking we're not marking the yard marker on the sidelines. That makes it on the scoreboard makes it a little tough doing the gazintas.
2nd down and a short 6, long 5. Take your pick. McCormick in motion again here to the near side. Finley again. Who else? No, that's a different running back. They hand it off this time. And inside the 10 down to about the 9. And that looked like Waylon Rogers. Was that a freshman?
26.
No, it's 26. Excuse me. It's Aiden Finley. So A.J. comes out. And Aiden carries the loaf of bread. And he's got a 1st down. Instead, they're going to mark it at about the 9. It's going to be 1st and goal there.
Well, Adamsville on a very crisp drive here.
Yeah, in the pistol again. Here's the handoff. And Finley, new set of legs in there, fresh legs inside the 5 to the 3. He scoots. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Stan, do they take it at the 9-yard line? And they're all the way now inside the line 5 to the 3.
Look at that down blocking, pull guard. He gets around, makes the nice block.
He's got the fresh legs there too, doesn't he?
Yep.
Quick.
All the way down to the 3.
This Finley is just a sophomore.
You like saying that, don't you?
Yep. I got a roster in yesterday from a team that we're playing up at Bethel next week, and sophomore was misspelled every time they've had it. It's a college. In the end zone, Finley, is he there? Touchdown. From 3 yards out. Aiden Finley carries it, and, folks, that is a 91-yard drive by Adamsville.
Coach not going to be happy with that.
No.
Hey.
The big play, Stan, was that catch, I thought, by McCormick back here that gave them the 1st down when they looked like they might be in a little trouble on the drive.
Our new baseball coach, Hayden Hogue, checking in tonight.
How about that? I know he's a Yankee fan like me. Boy, we're slumping right now. So it's 12-7. And they're going to go for 2. And A.J. Finley's back in there in the pistol behind McGee. 4:41 left here. 91-yard drive. Hand off Finley. Finley hitting the backfield.
Oh,
breaks
missed
the tackle.
tackle.
He's going to go in anyway. Yeah, we had him in the backfield and let him get loose. 14-12. Adamsville battles back. They have a 2-point lead, 4:41. We'll take a break back after this with the Lions back on offense on the BallGame Blitz.
Serving the Jackson area for over 20 years. Carlock Automotive, Van Drive, Jackson.
4:41 to go in our first half. Adamsville has just retaken the lead on a beautiful 91-yard touchdown drive, and they now lead TCA 14-7. The big warrior for TCA, Colby Moore, a bad left wheel, and it did not look good. He put no pressure on it coming off the field.
They got him over here, Stan. Looks like, well, we got him wrapped up. Looks like
man.
Looks like one of those air casts on him, doesn't it?
It's not good.
Philip Johnson's tuned in. He's an Adamsville fan. Lisa Northcutt, our good buddies, watching. So we appreciate all the folks checking in. Right now, the Lions offense needs to check back in. They're down now to 14. I said 14-12. It's actually 14-7. I apologize. Maybe I was hoping it was 12. Short kick. One of the up men gets it at the 30 to the 35 and push back there. Look at Jack Dirth comes in. Pat's one of the Adamsville guys in the back. Said, I didn't mean to hit you so hard, bud.
Boy, I had an opportunity to talk to Colby before the game when he just arrived. He was looking so forward to this contest and having a big, big showing tonight.
And was playing well.
And he was playing well, too. And you can just, I mean, I can't see him up close. You can just see, you can just read his body emotion, and it's.
Yeah, people coming over patting him on the back.
I feel for him so much.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And not only a tough loss for him, but a tough loss for this squad. He's an integral part of it. 35-yard line.
Especially on the defensive end.
1st and 10 there. The Lions have it. Tompkins to the left of Butler. Triples here to the near side. One receiver far side left, short side of the field toward the Adamsville fans. Butler throws it on the fly down there. Incomplete.
That's pass interference.
And the official right on it says, nope, it was not. Second down and 10.
Thought we might see it, but we didn't get it.
4:25 in the first. Gail Presley tuned in tonight. A regular listener and watcher. You're watching tonight on the BallGame Blitz. TCA Facebook page.
14.
The WNWS digital game of the week as well. Handoff Tompkins, 35, 40, breaking a tackle, breaking another. He's close to the first down, but we knocked down at the 44-yard line. He was able to watch this run. He was able to sidestep his way the last several yards. Watch his stand. Great body control.
Pick up drive, gets sideways. And again, I've talked about it before, yards after first contact. Yep. How many does he get? 4 or 5 at least.
3rd down and a yard. Big play because he gives TCA a chance to convert here. Tompkins may get it again. He's to the right of Butler. Low snap. They give it to – no, Butler's going to keep it. Play fake. Butler's got the first down. Great call by Blake Butler and the staff. This coaching staff, Michael Mancini, Nathan Bibb, Will Brasher, Addison Coleman, as he's up to midfield. Mac McGehee, tech and replay man. Bradley White, the stat guy. Judy Brown, the head of school. Christy Timms, K-12 director. Dexter Williams, athletic director. Here's Butler. Throwing it. Waller. Caught it!
Oh, what a catch.
They're going to get a flag. They may get offensive pass interference. Let's wait and see.
We'll see on the replay. We'll catch it late here.
I think they're going to get offensive pass interference. See if we see it here.
I can't see on the replay.
Well, in all honesty,
player's acting like he won it, and they're going to give him.
In all honesty, I thought it's the right call.
Well,
yeah, we didn't see it on the replay specifically, but it happened right before there. And it looked like Waller. I hate to have to say it, but it looked like he pushed off. I think it's the right call.
Brother, can you spare a dime? A couple of penalties have hurt us.
Well, that would have been 1st and 10 inside the 25. Blake Butler not happy. Mike calling in the plays down there next to the official. Blake Butler. His dad retired,
12.
didn't he?
They got a new grandbaby.
Yeah, I saw that. Heard you talk about that the other night on your podcast. Hand off Tompkins, bobbled it, but kept his composure. And
still got a yard.
Yeah, about a yard. That could have been a disaster. Shirley Gaddy's watching tonight. Frank McLeod. Frank and Lisa both are watching from Oak Ridge, Tennessee. Go Lions, they say. I bet it might be a little cooler up in the mountains than it is here. Although it's cool off, nice night. We could have had much worse attempts than we had tonight. 84 at kickoff. 14-7, 2:49. Second and a long way. Butler rolls right, throws here off the throw, and it's caught. What a nice catch. And a first down inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. And I'm telling you, Waller's developed into a superstar.
22 yards, I believe, Diamond.
And Butler, yeah, they needed about 21, and they got 22. How about that throw and another catch? Boy, Butler is slinging it like a gunslinger here tonight. And throwing it with not only some zing, but great accuracy.
6 receptions, 76 yards for Mr. Waller.
1st and 10, the ball at the 39. Tompkins looks for a hole, finds one. 30, 25, 20, to the 18. He hustles and almost broke that thing. What a nice, watch this run, Stan. Watch this run. Looks for the hole, waits a second. Now look at him, hit it. And came within a whisper of breaking it. 1st and 10, low snap, but they give it to Tompkins. Tompkins is hit in the backfield and is going to be still not down. Now finally, they never got him down.
Lakai unofficially 8 carries, 74 yards in the night.
I would say a great first half debut for the freshman.
Yeah.
And credit the offensive line again. They're doing a good job.
Yeah.
That play a moment ago was good blocking too.
Yeah, he is not getting it on the outside. He's not using speed to get it on the outside one-on-one. He's having to go right up the gut, so somebody's having to plow the road.
Keltner, Ray, Wilkerson, Riddick. Here's Butler throwing it real quick and incomplete.
I think we got away with one, Dave.
And remember, they're playing without one of their offensive linemen, Daniel Cascia, tonight.
I think Lakai may have jumped a little bit.
He's done that 2 or 3 times, Stan, and they've not called it yet. So I think we've now we have a cheerleader. I hate to say this, we've got a cheerleader down over here.
Oh, no.
Kevin Hansen dealing with a cheerleader right below us.
That's one of the team doctors is over there as well.
Hope she's okay. Say a little prayer for her. Butler throws, and Waller
open, touchdown!
Oh, touchdown! No pass interference this time. And from 13, let's see, what is that, Stan? 18 yards out.
22.
Or 22 yards out. The Lions have a chance to tie the game. And another great throw by one Cade Butler.
Who got that?
Waller.
Wow.
Cade Butler again, right money on the table there, and he knocks it right in there, and a nice catch, and again a good catch on the run by Waller. That's a tougher catch than you think it is. He's running at full speed. Coach Butler not happy as he's telling Boyle to get in there.
Mr. Short, we appreciate your nice comments. Diamond, get this, Mr. Waller, 2 22-yard receptions in a row, 7 for 98, and 2 touchdowns.
22-yard touchdown pass and catch. Snap back, ball down, kick up, and that kick is good. Boy, that looked like a little snafu back there. What a nice hole.
Look at the purple sky.
And it's 14-14. Lions have caught them. We're back after this. Stay with us.
At Alive Hydration Drip Spa, we offer top-of-the-line IV nutritional therapy, which has a wide variety of health benefits. From immune system boosters and skin care, fatigue, energy, and even hangover relief, you can be sure we have an IV blend that's right for you. All of our blends are administered by one of our experienced nurses in a spa setting to ensure you leave feeling re-energized and refreshed. Give us a call or visit our website to book your appointment today. We have what it takes to make you feel alive again at Alive Hydration Drip Spa.
For anyone contemplating pre-planning, we can tell you from our experience, it's much easier to make funeral plans and record them now than wait until emotions are running at their highest.
With pre-planning, you can free your mind and heart from having to make big decisions during a time of grief and instead enjoy the freedom to focus on the memories of a life well lived.
On the Thompson-Smith Insurance scoreboard, USJ leading Liberty now 34-0 in that game. If you're trying to watch the Jackson Christian game, we appreciate you tuning in here to the TCA game. They're having some transmission problems down in the state of Mississippi.
Here's the kick, and it's over the head of the returner, Malachi Moore. And
that go into the end zone? Heck yeah.
Yeah, it sure did. Moore let that get behind him. Probably a good thing that he did. Appreciate Brett Butler. He says that quarterback has a rifle arm and good composure. Daniette McLemore Pitts. Paul Elam is tuned in tonight. Audra Tucker Tig is watching tonight. Hello, Audra. I still have your walkie-talkies, by the way, Audra. I think if you still need those, send me a message.
Oh, by the way, Audra was looking through you to smile at me.
Tied at 14. That's an old joke, but our lovely buddy. And,
along with Miss Pendergrass.
I have the walkie-talkies ready if you still need those. 14 all, 1:26 left here in this second stanza.
Two of the most beautiful, nicest ladies we know, Miss Pendergrass and
Audra, yeah.
And Miss Audra.
Here is the quarterback, McGee, dropping, throwing, man, wide open, and he dropped it. Oh my goodness. A drop by Maddox Smith, and it had 6 written all over it. How did he get so open, and yet how did he drop the ball?
At the 119 mark, make a note in your score sheet for those of you scoring this game at home. At the 119 mark, a wide open touchdown pass dropped.
Yeah, Maddox Smith, no one feels any worse about it than he does.
Scoring at home?
Scoring at home, yes. If you're scoring at home, you need counseling. I missed my cue line. Here's the handoff. Running at this time will be Malachi Moore.
Broke a tackle, but follow-up got him.
Yeah. Second wave got him. He's still not down, and they haven't blown the whistle yet.
I mean, you have 4 guys on him.
Down at the 17-yard line.
Oh, me. Oh, we got an injured Cardinal on the
field.
Looks
like maybe just
cramp.
Maybe a leg cramp the way he's holding it.
Oh.
I think the cheerleader's okay. I think she just maybe got a little too hot. They're fanning her right below us here.
It's still a little warm.
It is warm.
Well, they need to gear up and get in a chair and get some fluids in her if it's actually heat.
Well, Kevin Hansen, he's the best in the business. 109, all the parents here that would tell you that. He's not only a great trainer, but really a good guy, too.
Diamond, let's go ahead and take a quick
break.
You're watching TCA football on the BallGame Blitz.
Buying a home is a major milestone, and at the Bank of Jackson, we want to help you achieve it. Our mortgage specialists can assist you with conventional, VA, FHA, or construction loans, as well as USDA and THDA development loans. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hello, I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. Your checking account should offer more than a place to just store your money. Our foundation benefits with high-interest accounts include the flexibility of a checking account with tiered interest rates, identity theft protection, cell phone protection, and more. So start a financial conversation with us today by visiting foundationbank.org or calling us on the number at the screen. In the meantime, go Lions! McKinsey Banking Company is an equal housing lender, member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply.
This could be a true story. On October 3rd, a 2003 hatchback struck and killed a deer that goes by the name Buck. I know, right? He now has Buck's head proudly displayed on his living room wall. He tells a different story.
Shot it.
No, he didn't.
And to hide his lie, he took his car to Mitchell's Body Shop.
No, I didn't.
Yes, he did. And lucky for him, they made it look good as new. And as for Buck, the story continues.
Home furnishings, appliances, bedding, and so much more. Kaufman's. At the Bypass and Oil Well Road in Jackson. Home furnishings for every room in your home. Custom upholstery options too, with professional advice. Major appliances from America's top name brands. Mattresses and bedding accessories. Outdoor living and grilling too. And our fully stocked warehouse helps prevent supply chain delays. Kaufman's, for your life.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Well, Malachi Moore's young man, Stan, that was shaken up for Adamsville. He's hobbling off literally over there across the way. Let's hope he's okay. Dusty Warren loved that touchdown a moment ago. Says, go Lions.
I feel for a young man that gets cramps like that. Having myself my senior year, first couple of ball games, it was miserable.
I never had them because I didn't play football. I had them playing basketball a couple of times.
But you never saw the floor much.
No,
so.
I did not. Yeah.
Hard to get cramps sitting on the pines.
I was the guy that when they needed someone to foul, get in there, McCulley. You know what to do. It's going to be 3rd down and 13.
Bring the hammer down.
That's before I was diamond. Here is McGee dropping back, throwing it. Over the middle, open. Caught. 30-yard line, 31-yard line, first down Adamsville.
By a 12-yard pickup.
Caught by McCormick. Well, once we found out his name, he's been a player. Mom and Dad made sure we got that, and I appreciate it. Jimmy Rossum is tuned in tonight. Says, go Cardinals. We got a lot of Cardinal fans watching. McGee drops. McGee throws. Over the middle, incomplete, and nice defensive play. Great play there defensively by the Lions. Had double coverage on the receiver and knocking that thing away. Cooper Vales. Judy will like that. And Larry.
Boy, the quarterback stayed in the pocket.
He sure did.
When there was pressure all around him.
Well,
very poised.
There's been no shyness by either quarterback or the coaches calling the plays and the quarterback's throwing it tonight.
No, quarterbacks love to chunk the ball.
Becky Hooper Watson is watching. 14-all, we're tied. It's been a long first half, too, because of all the throwing. McGee.
Draw.
Quarterback draw. Design play. 37-yard line. Knocked down there, short of the first down. It'll be 3rd down and about 5.
That was number 52 for TCA.
Keltner.
Will Keltner, the All-Stater.
I think we'll call his name a lot this year.
You
McGee,
think?
Double clutches. Throws down here, the shorter guy, and what a play. Defensively, overmatched that time. We had the height.
I want you to look at this.
Watch this.
I'm going to tell you in a second why. He had the double clutch, which may be key, but look at that ball thrown high. We're in a good defensive position, and look what he does. Instead of trying to catch it, he knocked the ball down. He didn't try and catch himself because if he does not intercept that pass, that could have easily been 6.
That's reverse of what you normally see. Normally you have a receiver taller than the defender. This time the defender was taller. Great play there.
Yeah, how many times are we outsizing anybody on our DBs?
Well, Cormick will drop back, and he'll adjust the helmet, adjust his armbands, Mom and Dad. He's going to kick it from about the 25.
We're not thinking they're going to punt either.
Well, I'd be shocked if they don't punt it. 22 seconds left, and 22 is going to punt it. Timeout. We'll call a quick one here. Cardinals to punt it away. They call the timeout. We're tied at 14. Stay with us on the BallGame Blitz.
Looking for a new and exciting career? At Jackson State Community College, we offer nationally recognized, top-rated programs designed to greenlight your career for success. With courses available in the health sciences, nursing, computer technology, and much more, your next step towards a career starts here at Jackson State. Learn how Jackson State Community College can greenlight your future at greenlightyourfuture.com.
Some of the great sponsors, one of those Jackson State, I love their new moniker, Green Light. You like that, Stan? I like
sweet,
that. I saw that the other night. Watching, I think the man of the hour right now is Dexter Williams, and you're about to find out why, Stan.
I'm going to be going silent.
Here's McCormick to kick it. A low kick. Will bound inside the 35. Will be down at about the 33 or 34. And it's going to be 1st and 10 there for the.
I smell cheeseburgers.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. You're a good man, Dexter. I don't care what your wife says about you. I always love when I see Dexter and his wife. It reminds me that if Union and Lambeth can come together and get married, the politicians can come together and get things worked out in this country. You know what I mean? Thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
Diet drinks.
Diet drink.
Yeah.
I got some of this refrigerator. You want Diet Coke or Diet
DP.
And here is the Coke will be fine, sir. You're a good man. Here is
TC's going to
live
TCA
video. It's awfully fun, isn't it?
Oh, brother.
And here's the ball snap, and Lions pick it up, and that ends your first half. Your score, the Lions 14, the Cardinals 14. We'll take a break and be back with our halftime. We'll analyze the first half. Stan will give you his thoughts on what the Lions will have to do to pull this thing out. We're tied at 14. Stay with us on the BallGame Blitz.
At Lonnie Cobb Ford, we now give you a warranty for life on the engine and transmission. That's right, a warranty for life at no cost to you. Unlimited time, unlimited mileage, but it's only at Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
King Jewelers is not your typical run-of-the-mill jewelry store. Grover is a certified jeweler with 35 years experience. This isn't just a jewelry store. It's an iconic symbol of love. How far would you go for love? King Jewelers, 16B Conrad Drive, Jackson.
She's a beauty, isn't she?
My parents said they would buy me a car for college. This is perfect.
Well, this one isn't for sale, but I can tell you how to win it.
It's time for the 4th annual Lifeline car giveaway.
And Joe Mahan Ford is proud to donate a car again this year.
Get flood with Lifeline between Memorial Day and Labor Day for a chance to win a 2019 Ford EcoSport. Join Lifeline.
And Joe Mahan Ford and give blood this summer.
It's easy.
And you could save a life.
Hey guys, Seabass here for Grace Broadcasting, sports director here, and it's time for another season of high school football. And there's a lot of great people that bring it to you. It's not easy, it's a big undertaking, and there's a lot of people that help bring it to you, including some of our great friends like Kaufman's Home Furnishings. They've been with us for years and years in celebrating and supporting high school athletics. Grover King with King Jewelers, 16B Conrad Drive, supplying all your jewelry needs throughout the year. And the Fullington team at Keller Williams Prime Team, located at 409B Walker Road right here in Jackson. Full-time real estate agents, years of experience. They'll help you negotiate the perfect deal and be in your corner throughout the entire home buying process. Call Ken, Christy, and Rachel, the Fullington team at Keller Williams Prime Team, 731-300-7103. Now let's get back to some football.
The most important benefit when you buy from Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way? Peace of mind. Jones Chevrolet's warranty forever comes with every qualifying new and pre-owned vehicle. Powertrain coverage for as long as you own your vehicle. Find out more at Jones Chevrolet in Three-Way.
27 years ago, a vision became a reality and Snookum Steakhouse officially opened. We cut our steaks in-house and our ribeyes are full of flavor. The steak trimmings are used to make our certified Angus beef steak burgers, so when you order at Snookum's, you are getting high quality. Enjoy our salad bar and mini dessert. Also try our famous family recipe, the Pink Lush Fruit Salad. Come visit Snookum Steakhouse in Henderson, Tennessee. We are open evenings Tuesday through Saturday but closed Sunday and Monday. Snookum Steakhouse, come taste the difference.
At Arrington Funeral Directors, we accept all prearranged funerals. So you may have prearranged your funeral in this town with another funeral home or even in another state, but we accept all prearranged funerals because we're here to serve families.
Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank has assembled an all-star staff with decades of experience in the Jackson and West Tennessee markets. Our top priority is listening to your goals and dreams, helping you develop a plan to achieve them. Benefit from our more than 100 years of experience. Visit us at Thompson Farms or give us a call. West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
Lifestyle Vision, located at Thompson Farms, offers patient-centered comprehensive eye exams. Select your new look with our latest styles from exclusive brands. Come see us Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, or schedule an appointment anytime online. Lifestyle Vision, where compassion meets commitment.
And we're back with about 13 minutes to go in our first half, or in our halftime ceremonies. TCA and Adamsville right here on the BallGame Blitz and the TCA Broadcast Network. We're tied at 14. The big news for TCA, the knee injury to Colby Moore. He has been carted off the field, was not able to get off the field in his own power and had to be carried off the field. And his knee is wrapped up. And Keep Colby in your thoughts and prayers, and hopefully it's not as bad as it looked. Taking a look at the Thompson Smith Insurance scoreboard, it's Chester County 21, Fayette Ware 14 at halftime. Dyersburg leads MLK Prep 35-0 at the half. Let's see. Hardin County 22, Northside 0. That's not surprising considering the controversy that's gone on North Highland Avenue earlier this week with one coach being replaced by another. Taking a look at some other scores here if we can get to them. Liberty Creek, a brand new school in the mid part of the state, 20, JCM 6. So a battle of new programs. Cougars getting on the board just before the first half ended in that game. South Gibson County leads Lexington 21-10. At the half, Jackson Christian leads North Point Christian 18-3. Last time I checked, the Jackson Christian broadcast was having some transmission problems. Hopefully they're able to get that corrected for those of you that want to watch that. Ripley leads Southside 14-0 over at Tiny Knee Stadium. USJ leading 40-0 against Liberty in that ball game. Union City, this is a shocker. Not that they're winning, but by the amount, Union City all over Lake County. At Lake County, 35-0 in that ball game. Scanning for some other scores here in West Tennessee. West Carroll leads Brewston 12-7 at the half. And Crockett County, who won like one or two games last year, they lead Dyer County 17-6 at the half. I predicted it was going to be a better season for Crockett County this year, and so far it is for the Cavaliers. Taking a look here. That seems to be all we're going to find at that end of the scoreboard. Go right back to the top of it. Franklin Grace leads Humboldt in Humboldt 25-0 in the second quarter. That's somewhat shocking to me. Humboldt, with a big lineman, that's getting all sorts of Division I SEC attention. He's one of those cats that you don't measure him with a 40-yard dash. You measure him with a Richter scale. But it's all Franklin Grace in that ball game. And it is Marshall County having to struggle against Fayette Academy. Marshall County leads Fayette Academy 22-14 at the half of that game. And that is a look at your Thompson Smith Insurance scoreboard. We're going to take another break. Let
me work in a couple of Joanne Curlin is watching. Alice King Yarborough, our lovely buddy, has gone to Knoxville. She's become a ball fan. Daughter up there. And Thomas and Katie McCormick sent me a message. Avery's parents are actually in the stands. Thomas and Katie are the proud grandparents. And our good buddy Jeff Sisk is tuned in tonight as well. Let's spin it over to our producer-director. He's doing everything tonight, the very talented Jay Cashin. He'll take you to some commercial commitments. And when we come back, we'll have a few more minutes of the half, and Stan will give you his thoughts about what the Lions have to do to pull it out. We're tied at 14, Adamsville 14, TCA 14. We're back after this on the BallGame Blitz.
Waterwell Solutions offers experienced water well drilling and service throughout the greater West Tennessee area. Whether you need a 4-inch residential well or a 16-inch irrigation or municipal well, they have you covered. Waterwell Solutions has locations in Somerville and Brownsville with a fleet of service trucks and well service technicians that are ready to cover your service needs. If you need residential well service or a new water well, give them a call at 731-779-1275.
Tired of being seen and not heard? At Lifestyle Vision, we believe in patient-centered quality eye care for West Tennessee, which is why we are locally owned and operated. Come see us Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, or schedule an appointment anytime online. Lifestyle Vision, where compassion meets commitment.
Hello, I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. You know, home buying can be a long and confusing process, especially in today's market. Well, our Home Sweet Home Loan program offers incredibly competitive rates and allows you to keep your loan local throughout the entire life of the loan. So start your financial conversation with us today by visiting foundationbank.org or calling us on the number on the screen. In the meantime, go Lions! McKinsey Banking Company and Foundation Bank are an equal housing lender and member FDIC.
At McCoy's Heating and Air, we realize there are more than enough things to worry about on a day-to-day basis. With our new 10-year all-inclusive package, your home comfort doesn't have to be one of them. For one low monthly payment, you can purchase a brand new York unit with full maintenance and repair coverage for 10 years with approved credit. No hassle, no stress, just complete coverage for your comfort and convenience. Contact McCoy's Heating and Air at 731-668-7492 or visit airmccoy.com to schedule your free new AC estimate today.
Football looks fun. I bet I would have been great at it. The first football playing Deer, they would have made a movie about me and everything. Probably get Kurt Russell to play me. But alas, me and my dreams run right over again.
For fast, reliable collision repair, trust the experts at Mitchell's Body Shop. And get back out there.
Welcome back to the BallGame Blitz presentation of TCA and Adamsville. We're tied at 14. Bryson Terry, he wanted to know the score, so we probably haven't given that enough here at halftime. I apologize, but we're tied at 14. And speaking of the tie, let's give you the recap. 60-yard drive, capped off at the 9-minute mark of the first stanza. 2-yard run by Smith. PAT was no good. Adamsville led 6-0. Lions came back with a 63-yard drive of their own.
You all right?
Yes, it was Butler to Waller, a 21-yard pass play. Tied at 6, then the PAT by Holsinger was good, 7-6 at the 8:18 mark of the first. We moved our way to the second quarter. An impressive 91-yard drive by Adamsville. Finley carried it in at the 4:41 mark, made it 12-7. And then it was Finley with a 2-point run on the conversion, and it gave Adamsville a 14-12 lead. The Lions came right back, 22-yard touchdown pass. Butler, who's really thrown it well to Waller again, 14 all, capped off a 65-yard drive. That late in the first half, and that's where we are, 14 all. Stan, you have some other facts and some stats of the game.
Let's take a look at some of the individual numbers. Butler with 1 yard, 1 rush for 5 yards. Lakai Tompkins, 8 rushes for 74 yards. So TCA was 72 yards total offense. Moore had a couple of rushes but was in negative yards. It's big in the passing game. Atwood, 1 reception for 2. Weiser, 1 for 8. Waller, 7 for 98 and 2 scores. Vales, 3 for 43, so 159 yards through the air, 74 on the ground. So TCA with about 220 yards of offense in this game. We'll get you a rough estimate on Adamsville. Let's see, 15, 20, 22, 7, 78, 83 yards on the ground and $61 yards in the air. Check that. 103 yards in the air for Adamsville. And again, we're tied at the half, 14-14. Let's take another break. You're watching TCA football on the BallGame Blitz.
This is how we Friday night. How do you Friday night?
This is how we Friday night.
This is how we Friday night.
This is how we Friday night.
No matter how you Friday night, you always win at Kaufman's.
Serving the Jackson area for over 20 years. Carlock Automotive and Drive, Jackson.
If you work outside or in a facility with no AC, or you're just struggling with this year's heat wave, it can really take a toll on your body and health. At Live Hydration Drip Spa, we can help you recover with our Beat the Heat special for only $59. Call or visit us online today to set your appointment.
At Nest Realty Jackson, connections and relationships are at the heart of everything we do. We wake up every day with the goal of helping our agents build trust, relationships, and community. Let's connect.
Thompson & Smith, the area's premier independent insurance brokerage, has been serving families and businesses in the region through its founding companies since 1927. With their many insurance company partners, Thompson & Smith provides insurance products for family, home and auto, contractors, retailers, restaurants, manufacturers, medical and dental clinics, as well as any other business or organization seeking quality coverage, risk management expertise and customer-focused service. Call them today to discuss your insurance needs.
Buying a car is all about you. In person, over the phone, or online, we make it simple and easy. Our place is yours, no matter where you live. LonnieCobbFord.com or Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
We offer live webcasting for families. It kind of came out of when so many warriors were going overseas to war. We have learned to offer families more choices, that we want to serve our families well and serve our families better.
We're back here at the Lions Lair, and we are tied at 14 going into the half. We'd like to remind anybody that any broadcast, retransmission, editing, or further use of this BallGame Blitz TV show without written consent of Worthy Road Studio is strictly prohibited. Now, Dave, you can think about it, but don't you try to do it, because Jay Cashin will get his TCA shooting team out after you if you try and do some illegal copywriting on this here broadcast.
I think that might be sharing a little too far, but what a great shooting team Jay has here, though.
They got a great-looking uniform.
I'm not going to let him dig the hole any deeper. Stan, what does TCA have to do to pull this thing out, tied 14 at the half?
I did not put myself in a hole at all. I just put a little Jackie Gleason into the
Yeah. John Lewis Coffey's tuned in tonight. Madison Schenkel is as well. What do the Lions have to do to pull it out? Tied at 14.
Defensively, we're going to have to find an answer for A.J. Finley. If we can stop him, 6 carries, 78 yards unofficially, TCA's chances are very good. Our pass defense, for the most part, has been pretty decent tonight. And if we can get a handle on Finley, I think we're in good shape. They're credit the quarterback for Adamsville. 5 different receivers have caught balls. So he's spreading the love around a little bit. But A.J. Finley, I think, is the weapon that you are going to have to stop. And I agree, John Lewis Coffey defense is going to be the key. Of course, Colby Moore out with that knee injury. That's putting a different linebacker in there. So it's not, who's going to fill the positions, who's stepping up next is the mentality you have to have right there, and that's going to be a key. We've got to do a better job of tackling. Our tackling at times has been good, but at times we've just missed too many tackles, and they've gotten too many yards after hits.
2 evenly matched teams in the first half, Stan. I think, too, the team that makes, and this is not going out of the proverbial limb to say this, the team that just commits the least mistakes in this half will win this game.
And Adams is going to have the football to start this second half. They'll be moving towards the scoreboard, I believe, again, right?
Yeah, that's right. About 2.5 minutes before we kick off the half. Again, a lot of commercial commitments. A record-setting group of people. We appreciate every one of you. You folks watching and listening, make sure you cater to those folks and visit them. Let's take another break. We'll come back with the second half. Adamsville 14, Lions 14. This is John Keith Butler's watching tonight. We're honored by that. Back after this on the BallGame Blitz.
For the past 22 years, Tennessee Tractor has been committed to you, our customers. That's why our locally owned business delivers great John Deere products with great service at a great price. From the backyard to the back 40, whatever size project your family's got, you can rely on us to help you get it done. From our friendly staff to our reliable equipment and our quality service, Tennessee Tractor has one goal: to keep you and your family up and running. Hometown value, hometown service. That's Tennessee Tractor.
Championship DNA. That's what you find at Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way. A full line of new Chevrolets plus West Tennessee's largest used car inventory. State-of-the-art service work and pre-approved auto loans online at JonesChevroletHumboldt.com. Shop with a winner. Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way.
We realize you have a busy lifestyle, and at the Bank of Jackson, we're here to help you fulfill all of your financial needs, personal and business loans, mortgages, online banking and bill pay, and so much more. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Serving the Jackson area for over 20 years. Carlock Automotive, Van Drive, Jackson.
Welcome back to Trinity Christian Academy at the lines there. We're tied at 14th half, getting ready for a second half action here. Take a look at some of the people watching this broadcast tonight. Whoops. Jeff Sisk, Bryson Terry, John Lewis Coffey, Madison Schenkel, John Keith Butler, the coach, Kyle Atwood, Big Serge, Sergio Paguaga checking in from Dallas.
He wound up having great careers in football and basketball here, didn't he? He really did.
And he loved to play against Adamsville. Diamond, we're just about set to kick off this third quarter of action. It'll be Adamsville football, as they will be defending the north goal. TCA, of course, defending the south goal here in this third quarter of play.
Someone just texted me wanting to know if this SID had a drone. No, but we have one here at TCA. I work on a lower budget. Here is the kick into our end. And going back and letting it go in the end zone, barely there that time, was a good decision by Finley.
Gutsy, though, considering it rolled into the end zone.
Peggy Williams is watching. Carlton and Peggy Williams. Daniel Cashin's grands. All right, his mother-in-law. And I'm telling you, Peggy, Jay always says great things about you. Always. And you think I'm being facetious, but he really does. I love the Cashin family. One of my favorite memories is still our trip. What do we have at the restaurant? The 5 for 5? So, yeah. The game didn't turn out real well because they play professionals up there in basketball, don't they? The academy. Probably a good thing Stan missed that game because it was
I was not happy listening to it.
Uneven playing board. 3 receivers far side right. McGee throws it out there in the flat. He's got a couple people blocking
Holding.
for it. He's to the 25 and up near the 30-yard line and might be over the 30.
Down.
Let's wait and see. I think he's going to have the first down right at the 31.
That was McGee?
That was McGee throwing it. And let's see who caught it. Stan, I think it was McCormick that caught it. Well, let's wait and see. Hang on. Looked like McLemore may have caught that, the tight end. Braden McLemore, number 12.
Okay.
So it's going to be a pickup of 11. First play from scrimmage, a positive one for Adamsville. We're tied at 14. They led 6-0. Lions led 7-6. We're not at 14. First minute of the third stanza. High snap, pulling it down.
Blitz.
McGee. No, he's got to run it himself.
Oh.
And he is hit hard and knocked down right there at the line of scrimmage. And what a nice textbook tackle coming up from his defensive secondary position. And Stan, a great tackle by one Cooper Bales.
Well, I'll tell you what, it won't happen often, but yours truly and the cameraman are both on the field picking up some equipment.
No doubt.
We got fooled.
Yeah, sure it is. Well, it was a high snap, and I thought he had handed the ball off. So
I did
nice
too.
Play by McGee. Receiver's right, throws right, high catch, and it's caught by McCormick. McCormick spins. He's got another first down. Rather just getting short
13.
yardage, standing then yards after the catch. Pick up a 13 up to the 45. It's 1st and 10 there for Adamsville.
That's 24 on 2 receptions here right in a row.
One of my favorite college coaches, soccer and high school coaches now. Chris Baker right below me here. Worked with him at Bethel. Worked with Paul Conway at Lambeth. So I've been blessed to work with those guys. Paul just got married. You see that?
No, it didn't.
Yeah. 45-yard line. Chris, really a good coach and a good man, too.
22's cramping on the field.
Here's a high snap. McGee falls on it. And all the way back to the 32-yard line. And Tompkins helps him up. And that was a high snap. And he was able to fall on it back at about the 32-yard line. A big loss. They have to get to the TCA 45. So, Stan, it's going to be 2nd and 23.
And, again, this is a position that Adamsville does not like to be. Adamsville, while they will pass the ball, they're a lot like you can see. They love to run that football.
Laura Youngcraft is watching. She just had a birthday, too, the other day.
Yep.
Happy birthday. 2 receivers each way. McGee throws. That's been their bread and butter right there. And now breaking a tackle. 45-yard line, midfield, 45, 40, 35, 30. And inside the 30-yard line, down the 25-yard line, and that quick popper out in the flat, and then the juke, and he's down to the 25-yard line of TCA, 1st and 10 Cardinals. What a big play.
30-yard pickup. Who got that?
We're going to have to wait and see. I couldn't tell. I think it was actually Stan Maddox-Smith. Let's wait and see the replay here. Brought to you by Jay Cashin in the game. Here you go.
Good job looking off his receiver. And missed tackle by TCA, 1.
Yep.
2 missed tackles.
That's not 2, that's 20. That's going to be, well, I don't have a 20. Let's wait and see here. And now after we watch the replay, 12, it was actually caught by Braden McLemore, the sophomore. And down to about the 21-yard line. A pickup this time of what? About
30
3.
on that. Oh.
2nd and 7.
Okay.
Ball was at the 24. And it's going to be Hashmart left. Play fake. McGee's going to keep it. Breaks a tackle. Can't break the 2nd and 3rd wave, though. And he's hit right at the 20. He's going to be 3rd down now. And about, let's see where they're going to mark it. Ball's at the inside the 20. Is that where they mark it?
Yep. About right, should be right on the 20.
Right at the 20, and they've got to get down to about the 12.
Yeah, Keltner with the tackle there for TCA.
Actually, they have to get to the 14 stand. Excuse me. It's going to be 3rd and 7 after all of that. In the pistol, McGee hands it off to Finley. Finley, nothing fancy there, just barreling it right in behind his right tackle and right guard. And he's able to move inside to about the 17. So it brings up 4th down now.
Hank Miller on the tackle.
Hammer and Hank with it. And the ball is at the 17. It's going to be 3rd down now at about 5, a short 5. McGee comes back with Finley in the backfield behind him. Wideouts, far side right, 3 of them. 1 here to the near side. Short side of the field will be Sam Morgan. McGee on the 4th and 4, actually.
They're trying to get us to jump, Dave, get the first down cheap.
Brandon Gray, they may have to call a timeout here.
TCA's saying, how about the clock?
4th and 4, yep. And now, timeout. Timeout Adamsville. We'll take one with them. We're tied at 14, 7:42. The big play a moment ago gets them in scoring range anyway. And we'll come back on the 4th and 4. Biggest play of the game thus far anyway, folks. Back after this with the BallGame Blitz.
Championship DNA. That's what you find at Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way. A full line of new Chevrolets plus West Tennessee's largest used car inventory. State-of-the-art service work and pre-approved auto loans online at JonesChevroletHumboldt.com. Shop with a winner. Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way.
Welcome back to Trinity Christian Academy on the BallGame Blitz. We're tied at 14 on the Thompson-Smith Insurance scoreboard. No surprise here, Riverside 34, McNary Central 8 Diamond. Some people picking Riverside to be contenders for a 2A state title this year.
Yep, Billy Malden, the Malden clan's tuned in tonight. 4th and 4 at the 17 of TCA. Tied at 14, 7:42. Snap, McGee over the middle, throws, incomplete.
Oh!
And probably should have been caught by McCormick. It was, I think someone for TCA got a hand on it, maybe just enough to tip it away from him.
Let's see here.
And watch the hand come in, and I think just tip it enough that it goes off his chest. Let's wait and see.
Nope.
No, should have caught it.
Right between the number and Diamond.
He knows it. Look at McCormick. He puts his hands
For
to his
those
helmet.
of you scoring this game at home, that is now 2 touchdown passes that have been dropped by Adamsville.
Remember the one wide open back in the first half. If you're keeping score at home again, you might want to seek counseling Monday.
Hey, Freddie Garrett always scores at home.
7:36 left in the third.
Saw
We
Freddie a
remain
couple
tied
weeks
at
ago.
14.
Took me to a doctor's appointment.
Tompkins with a handoff. And he barrels his way to the 20 and is not and up into there at about the 21, 22.
Pickup of 4 on the play.
Second down and 6.
Oh, I thought he was going to break that for
I
more.
did too. I really did.
9 carries, 78 yards unofficially.
Second wave got him. So it's going to be 2nd and 6. Clock running near 7 minutes. Third stanza. Nice crowd from both sides. Butler wants to throw, pulls it down. It's going to run and doesn't get much to about the 22 or 3. Good coverage by the Cardinal defense that time, taking away that little, I think you might want to have a little bubble screen out there, and it just wasn't there.
Diamond, we're just under the 7-minute mark. This is, our first possession of the half?
Yes, it is.
So a long drive by Adamsville, but it comes up empty.
Big play, third down. They all become big now. Third down and 5. Ball at the 21. In motion. And now here's the little slant in pass. It's going to be caught and a first down to the 30-yard line. Boy, well planned that time. The ball caught by Waller. TCA had a lot of pieces going in different directions after the snap. And it fooled the Cardinals and caught them off guard. And Waller on the underneath pass has the first down for the Lions at the 30.
If you look at that play with the slant, you almost see a basketball pick on that play. They don't do it, but it's close enough. It makes Adamsville think Waller over 100 yards, 108 receiving on 8 catches.
Well designed and well executed. Play fake. They throw it out in the flat. Incomplete. Gave it to, looked like they were going to give it to Tompkins to fool him. And then the man was open, but
I think Adamsville had that one covered.
Yeah, I think they did too.
I think that was one of those RPO type things that I think we maybe should have handed that one off to the big boy.
Pass intended to Paxton Harwell.
Playing his first varsity action.
Yeah, he's another one of those youngsters that's new to the team, although he's a senior.
Well, he was ineligible last year.
Did not play last year. So it's going to be 2nd down and 10 at the 30. They're on 30. Butler drops. Butler throws. Butler picked off.
Uh-oh.
Got to be picked off by McCormick. He's to the 20, to the 15, to the 10,
in.
to the 5. He's in. Well, he makes up for the drop pass for the touchdown by coming up with an INT and returns it 35 yards. But hold the phone, folks.
Ooh.
As the late Bill Haney used to say, hold the phone, mama. The flag is at the 25-yard line.
It's going to be a block in the back or something.
The interception's going to stand, but the touchdown's going to be negated. Well, McCormick.
Diamond, that's our 2nd turnover, correct?
Yep, that's correct. Well, Stan, McCormick credit him. After dropping the touchdown pass, it would have given the lead. He at least comes up with the INT, but a block in the back. And probably at that point in time, Stan, there was no need for a block in the back if you're a Cardinal fan.
I would agree with that. Blocking below the waist.
Is that what it was? Okay.
Yep.
So the Cardinals will keep possession, but they'll move it back to the 35.
Well, Adamsville is going to end up TOP dominating the third quarter play. It's just a matter of can our defense make a stand.
Chad Jagers of Adamsville thought that was going to be a touchdown. He was happy about it, but they negate it. And back to the 35. A record number of people watching now through the night, and a record number of people sponsoring our telecast on the BallGame Blitz. So the ball back to the 35. It's 1st and 10, but the Cardinals do have it there. McGee's played well tonight. He and Butler both. Finley and Tompkins have been the running backs for their respective teams for the most part. In the pistol, they give it to Finley. Finley has a hole. He has running room. 30, 35. He's going to go in. He goes in. A touchdown, Finley. And Stan, I don't know that we touched him after he got the ball.
35 yards for
Watch
the score.
Watch the replay.
Handoff, great blocking, and Diamond, we never laid one hand on him.
Nice block downfield by Maddox Smith to by Adamsville. Well, Finley scores again, and it's now 20-14.
113 yards on 7 carries and a score unofficially.
He showed some good footwork that time, getting outside, and then the block by Smith.
Now, remember, they missed their extra point kick earlier.
Reed Tucker's the kicker. No, actually, let's see, wait and see. Yeah, that is Reed Tucker, yep. McGee's going to be the holder. 20-14, 5:40. Snap back, ball down, kick up by, and it's blocked. And the Lions blocked that one. Was that Tompkins that got it, or was it? Now we got a flag after all of that.
They're going to call excessive celebration, I bet. And that, I want to see that again.
Hank Miller was in there, too. I think he may have got a hand on it. Let's wait and see.
Yeah, they're writing something down in the book, which means it's going to
not
be
good.
A personal foul.
It's not good. It's back when you're in school. Remember your teacher used to write your name down?
Well, the block should stand.
Hoping Mom and Dad wouldn't see it or get it on the report card. Coach Butler's not happy.
You saw the block clean.
Who blocked it? Could you tell?
I could not tell.
Well, the penalty's going to be declined.
There was
unsportsmanlike conduct
against TCA. Can we see that again, Jay? Is that possible? Here's the snap, the block, great blocks, just calling it out of the air. Now let's look for any altercations between Adamsville and TCA players. I don't see any.
I didn't see anything either.
I see nothing
on either side.
That would be a cause for a 15-yard penalty in that case. If there's an official watching this game at home, I'd love for one of them to send us a message and maybe help a brother out a little bit.
I couldn't tell either. I didn't see anything on the replay. Jay did a great job with it. Jay's our producer director tonight. He's our replay operator. He's our producer, director. His check's going to be monstrous next week. Well, Stan, 20-14. The good news is that they're not converting the PAT. The bad news is the Lions trail, though, by 6.
5:40 to go, so we've got a chance to get this offense untracked. We've now thrown an interception, had a fumble, down by 6. But, again, now that's 2 missed extra points by Adamsville. They got one of them back by converting a 2-point conversion earlier. But, this is a lot like last year. Now, Adamsville has missed the 2 kicks.
35-yard drive, by the way, after all of that.
Well, okay, so now we got the kickoff. And they're going to assess, or they're going to kick it from inside TCA territory.
Yeah, they'll kick it at the 45.
I'd still love an explanation on that.
Yeah, I couldn't tell either.
Michael Smith, somebody could have said something and there had been no contact, but
yes.
I don't. There was no altercation of any kind. So I leave that one. I personally leave that one alone.
Yeah, both squads sort of looked surprised too when the flag came in.
Oh, our kids were stunned
at the 45-yard line. Let's see if they go for the onside kick. No, they're going to kick it away. And Cooper's going to get it at about the 5. He's to the 10, to the 15, and it's going to run out of real estate at about the 18-yard line.
Well, I agree with you that I don't know that I wouldn't have tried an onside kick and maybe catch TCA sleeping.
Or at least a little pooch kick.
I could easily see an onside kick, and even if you don't get it, all you can say is, well, we just gave up a little field position.
Yeah, 18-yard lines where the Lions will have it now 20-14, 5:35. Next week, Lions back home in Evangelical Christian School.
Who is playing Innsworth tonight?
The following week, we play on a Thursday, Fed Academy. Is that correct?
That is affirmative.
That's our Thursday night game. Every school has to play one this year. Tompkins, they're looking for him, Stan.
Yeah.
They're keying on him now, and he's knocked down back at about the 16-yard, 15-yard line, a loss of 3.
Well, going to have to go north and south. Don't need to be trying to get to the edge. Let your big boys block for you up the middle and ram it home.
Both defenses cover ground pretty well laterally, don't they?
They do. The linebacking core for both teams.
So the ball at the 15. It's going to be 2nd and 13 now. Clock running under 5 minutes when they snap it this time. Adamsville leads the game 20-14. Another tight one between Adamsville and TCA. A little slant-in pattern and dropped. wasn't going to get much anyway. Waller dropped it, one of his rare drops.
That's about the third or fourth time we've run that particular play, Dave.
A little slant in pattern. Kettner was downfield trying to block for him from the offensive line, and no cigar. 3rd and 13 now. 4:52 left. Ball game Blitz tonight on the YouTube, on TCA Facebook. You can watch replays of the game, hopefully later, about a TCA now comeback. They're down by 6. A lot of game left, though. Butler drops. Butler throws it, and incomplete. Threw it a little bit behind the intended receiver. Was that Bales again?
No, he thought he should have had it. We're going to see on the replay.
Threw it, I think, just a tad behind him. He had to go back a little bit and reach for it, and then he dropped it. No?
No, that should have been caught.
Should have been caught. No doubt about it.
You can tell by his body. Man, I should have had that.
Yeah.
Well, here we go. 4th down, and we're going to punt the ball.
Yep, here's the punt. And Adamsville running away from it and wisely staying away from it and dancing away from it that time is Malachi Moore. I'm sure too close for comfort, even for Coach Gray, though. And the ball is going to be great field position. So the Cardinal defense turns the table, switches the field to some degree, and they'll have it in TCA territory stand at where? The 49, 48,
Yep.
49.
49-yard line. So they've got inside TCA territory. They've looked good when they've had the ball lately. It's up to the TCA defense. We got to make a stop.
1st and 10, 4:16 left here at the 10 Windy City Road address. I need one of those drones, Stan. You and I need one of those.
Are we going to fly it?
Well, we could take it over and fly it over Jay's shooting group. They might think it was something to shoot at, though.
Actually, if you shoot at a drone, that's a federal offense, I believe.
Yes, it is, yes.
Even I knew that. Now, see, you're getting them in trouble saying they're breaking federal law or something,
No,
Dave.
I didn't say that.
You're suggesting that students break federal law.
McGee hands it to Finley. Finley running with authority. 45-40. Stan, we look a little, I wouldn't say gas, but they were letting Finley get outside. Where?
Hey, it's a 9-yard pickup, 122 yards on 8 carries.
A flag on the field, though.
Uh-oh.
Might have been holding right in the middle of the pack. Face, did you say face, man?
Blocking below the knees.
Below the knees, yes.
We'll take that, though. Cramps starting to take effect. 2 words for you when you got cramps. Pickle juice.
Michael Smith says someone probably said something they shouldn't have. Well, no, we're not going to shoot any drones.
He was talking about that play earlier.
Oh, is that what? That's Michael Smith, not Michael W. Smith, who I listen to in my office every day. I have to with my job.
I can't believe you would suggest.
I have religious music on every day in my office, believe me.
That you would suggest somebody break federal law, Dave.
Listen, you're the one that dug the hole early. Let's take a quick break. Let's, we're going to keep it here. They're getting the wounded line off the field.
Who is that?
Stan, who is that? Let's wait and see the number here walking toward us.
54.
It's going to be Curtis Ray.
Yeesh. That's the position. He came in for Colby Moore.
Yeah, Kevin Hansen's been busy tonight. 2 players and a cheerleader. Cheerleader was okay. Ray looks like he's all right.
It was just a cramp, but.
Yeah, and then Colby, let's say a prayer for him. He looked like he was banged up.
So now, Dave.
Stan, the Penley will move the ball back to the 43. They have to get to the TCA 44, so it's going to be 1st down and about 20 yards.
The linebacker position, which was our strength going into this game, has suddenly gotten weaker. We're down to position player number 3 at one of our linebacking positions.
And the pistol, Finley is right in behind McGee. They've been a good duo here. Receivers, one each way. McGee wants to throw. Got a man wide open. I mean, he doesn't drop it this time. 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, touchdown. That is the same play that Smith dropped the ball earlier. He doesn't drop it this time. And Stan, that is a
49 yards.
Longer than that, wasn't it? They were back here at the
51.
51-yard pass play. And I mean, again, just wide open. They've seen something, Stan, and they're exploiting that right now.
Well, 3:43 to go in
that
this.
Was 61 yards, I think. Ball was all the way back. They had to get to the 44. They were back at anyways. Let's call it 51. I'll go with
Adamsville going for 2 here.
Yep.
Need a big stick here.
26-14. And here's
and we
handoff.
get him 2.
And going in is Josh Francis. 28-14, just like that. Let's take a break. We're back with more on the Ball Game Blitz.
For the past 22 years, Tennessee Tractor has been committed to you, our customers. That's why our locally owned business delivers great John Deere products with great service at a great price. From the backyard to the back 40, whatever size project your family's got, you can rely on us to help you get it done. From our friendly staff to our reliable equipment and our quality service, Tennessee Tractor has one goal: to keep you and your family up and running. Hometown value, hometown service. That's Tennessee Tractor.
Championship DNA. That's what you find at Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way. A full line of new Chevrolets plus West Tennessee's largest used car inventory. State-of-the-art service work and pre-approved auto loans online at JonesChevroletHumboldt.com. Shop with a winner. Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way.
At Alive Hydration Drip Spa, we offer top-of-the-line IV nutritional therapy, which has a wide variety of health benefits. From immune system boosters and skin care, fatigue, energy, and even hangover relief, you can be sure we have an IV blend that's right for you. All of our blends are administered by one of our experienced nurses in a spa setting to ensure you leave feeling re-energized and refreshed. Give us a call or visit our website to book your appointment today. We have what it takes to make you feel alive again at Alive Hydration Drip Spa.
Well, a game that was tied at the half is now being dominated by Adamsville 28-14, Dave.
They really are. Here's the kick. Gathered in at the 20 to the 25. Far side left over there trying to get, and then we got a flag way over here away from the flow of action. And ball up to about the 35-yard line.
And a flag down at the 35 near side, too.
Yep. We were talking during the break, and no disrespect to our kids at all, but we look a step slower right now than we did in that first half, and Adamsville looks a step better, don't they, Stan?
I think Hayden Phillips is hitting it right on the nose in his comment in the comments section on the TCA Facebook page, and another player down.
Yeah, and we're going to keep it here for a second, see what is happening over there, make sure that everybody's okay. Well, let's do this. Let's step out real quick. A short break back after this. 28-14, 3:36 third. Stay with us, everybody, on the Ball Game Blitz.
For anyone contemplating pre-planning, we can tell you from our experience, it's much easier to make funeral plans and record them now than wait until emotions are running at their highest.
With pre-planning, you can free your mind and heart from having to make big decisions during a time of grief and instead enjoy the freedom to focus on the memories of a life well lived.
Back on the Ball Game Blitz, Stan, you have a final.
On the Thompson-Smith Insurance scoreboard final, Dyersburg 49 and Memphis with 6 in that ball game. Trying to find some other scores here real quick, and we'll get them after this play.
1st and 10, handoff. Tompkins is able to power his way to the 30. Picks up a couple, 2 or 3 yards. Let's give him 3, almost 4. 2nd down and a long or short 6. Jeff Sisk was watching earlier on my good buddy. And, Jeff, the Yankees just lost again. Toronto 4-0. I'm getting worried, sir. Lead down to 8. 3:12 left here in this third. 28-14. Hand off Tompkins again. Tompkins trying to come into the near side.
Good
breaks
stiff
a tackle,
arm.
breaks another tackle. And bulldozes his way for a first down maybe. Let's wait and see. I think he's got it up to about the 37-yard line. He did that on second effort.
7-yard pickup. And a first down, TCA.
Well, no panic in the line attack. Blake Butler's been around the circles. He knows what he's doing. Still a young man. 12th year, though, 68 wins. He's putting it in the hands of Tompkins and saying, big boy, give me some first downs here. Let's get our way back in the game.
86 yards on 12 carries for the freshman.
Could be over 100 before the night's over. Hand off Tompkins again. Great block. 40, 42, 43,
Look at him
44,
move the
45
pile.
yard line. Still churning. And the lineman helping him. He's close to another first down. Up to about the 47.
Yeah, that's going to be about just short of a first down, so it's going to be a 9-yard pickup.
O-line doing a good job. Harrison Vance.
Now,
Reddick, Wilkerson, Ray, and Keltner.
People say you can't push, but you can as long as you're behind the ball.
Second down
legal.
and less than a yard.
Rugby style, you can do.
Lions down by 14, 2:20 left in the third, trying to get their way back in this thing. Back in the game is another running back. Here is the ball thrown. Caught. 45, 40, 35, and surging his way downfield to the 34. That's going to be caught by Will Weiser.
21 yards on the pickup, 2 receptions, 29 yards for the senior, whose brother was my bud back in the day.
Remember, Weiser had a great year in basketball last year. Remember that? 34-yard line, another first down. Lions prowling now and trying to claw their way back in this thing. Down 28-14. Butler drops. Butler throws.
Home run.
And down here, it's going to be a flag. Yes, pass interference. 2 men down there. One guy just grabbed him, basically, and said, "You're not going to beat me. I'll take the flag."
Here's the deal. Here's where that was a smart play by Adamsville. Adamsville player knew he was beat, grabbed the thing. All it is in high school is a 15-yard penalty. In the pros, it'll be first and goal.
Michael Smith, I agree with you. Some youthful mistakes. They'll get better and better as the year progresses.
On the Thompson-Smith scoreboard, it is Ripley handing it to Southside 20-7. Clock malfunction into the third quarter. Oh, boy, oh, boy.
That's a tiny knee.
That's a tiny knee.
You know Tiny Knee is a lady.
Yep.
Was a lady.
Bruins, USJ 47-0 over the Crusaders in
First
the fourth.
And 10 now at the 20. Handoff Tompkins. Tompkins is able to move his way downfield by shoulder padding his way for a few yards to the 15, 2nd and 5.
Unofficially, 14 carries and 100 yards. Another Thompson-Smith scoreboard score. Jackson Christian 21, North Point 10, 11-10 to go in that ball game.
Bad news is Kobe Moore's down here on the crutches. Got an air cast on that left leg.
Get back in the cart, young man.
Butler drops. Butler throws. Tompkins, nice catch to the 10. He's got another first down to the 9. Boy, when Butler gets in that rhythm, he's been really good tonight.
Tompkins with his first reception of the night, and that's just another way he can be so dangerous.
Got to be first and goal at the 9. Butler drops. Butler throws out here. Caught! Touchdown!
Oh, pretty play.
Waller with a leaping catch with both hands. Third time he's done it tonight. Got a flag in the back of the end zone.
Well, that's got to be. Let's see the play again if we can.
What could that flag be about back there?
Well,
touchdown's going to stand.
We're acting like it's against them.
Yep. Well, touchdown with 1:01.
Unofficially, Waller, 2 touchdowns, 9 receptions, 117 yards. And do we have a new connection being built right here? I'm going to have to give this nickname. I'm going to give this a combination a nickname.
Here's Holsinger to attempt the all-important PAT. Snap back, ball down, kick up. It's no good. Someone got a hand on it.
Yep.
We'll take a break. 28-20. 1:01 in the third. This is the BallGame Blitz.
Buying a home is a major milestone, and at the Bank of Jackson, we want to help you achieve it. Our mortgage specialists can assist you with conventional, VA, FHA, or construction loans, as well as USDA and THDA development loans. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hello, I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. Your checking account should offer more than a place to just store your money. Our foundation benefits with high-interest accounts include the flexibility of a checking account, with tiered interest rates, identity theft protection, cell phone protection, and more. So start a financial conversation with us today by visiting foundationbank.org or calling us on the number at the screen. In the meantime, go Lions! McKinsey Banking Company is an equal housing lender, member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply.
$1 to go in our third quarter. TCA just scores, moves downfield effectively and quickly. The extra point was no good. 28-20. Waller for TCA unofficially 9 receptions, 2 touchdown receptions, and 117 yards through the air. Let's see.
Holsinger to kick it away.
Butler approaching 200 yards passing.
End over end. Finley gathers in at about the 7. Right up the gut. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Midfield. 45. 2 men to beat. He's got the edge. 35. And man, finally someone knocks him down across the way and saves what would have been a 93-yard kickoff return. Phil flips again. This time in favor after the great run back by Finley. And Finley looks fresher now in this second half than he did the first half.
Got one of the Lions.
Ron and Stephanie Brown tuned in tonight.
54 is trying to fight off a cramp.
Ball will be at the 23 of TCA. 1st and 10. 28-20. TCA gathered the momentum back with a score, although the PAT was no good. Making a one-possession game again, but now the Lions see the Cardinals come right back with a big special teams play. Finley in the pistol behind McGee. One receiver each way. Here's the handoff. Finley, same play they've run all night. 15 down to about the 12. Then make it the 11. Stan, they're running it to the right side over there. They've seen something they like, and it's paid dividends for them.
They're exploiting where Colby Moore was at.
Clock arrested as they move the chains. He got 10. I thought he only got 9, but they give him 10. They have a better look than me way up here. 37 seconds left. Clock running. 35 seconds left. 28-20. Lions trail by 8. And in trouble now with the Cardinals threatening. Handoff Finley. This time he comes left. Now goes right back. A great cut. He's into the end zone. And let's see, touchdown. From 10 yards out. He came left and then cut it on a dime right back to the middle of the field, and the kid looks fresher now, as I said a moment ago. Looks sharper now than he did, and their offensive line opened up a big gaping hole, and now it's 34-20.
Diamond, you remember we kind of talked at half. I made a comment how we were dominating the stats, but I was kind of worried. And we're still, for the most part, we're still dominating the stats overall, but we're down 34-20, dude.
Yep. You're right, dude. 34-20, 22 seconds left. Stan, that's an impressive drive by Adamsville.
Yeah. I mean, you cannot give them the short field.
Nope, sure can't. Well, I said impressive. It was after the kickoff return. Handoff this time, the other Finley. He's in. And it's Malachi Moore in for the 2-point conversion. That's a big play. It makes it 36-20 with 22 seconds left in the third. Adamsville beginning to take a little control of the game. Back after this on the BallGame Blitz.
This could be a true story. On October 3rd, a 2003 hatchback struck and killed a deer that goes by the name Buck. I know, right? He now has Buck's head proudly displayed on his living room wall. He tells a different story.
Shot it.
No, he didn't.
And to hide his lie, he took his car to Mitchell's Body Shop.
No, I didn't.
Yes, he did. And lucky for him, they made it look good as new. And as for Buck, the story continues.
Home furnishings, appliances, bedding, and so much more. Kaufman's. At the Bypass and Oil Well Road in Jackson. Home furnishings for every room in your home. Custom upholstery options too, with professional advice. Major appliances from America's top name brands. Mattresses and bedding accessories. Outdoor living and grilling too. And our fully stocked warehouse helps prevent supply chain delays. Kaufman's, for your life.
36-20 TCA on the short end of the stick. And Adamsville's been exploiting a hole in the TCA defense, and it's pretty much where Colby Moore would have been playing defense had he still been in the game. They've found a weakness in our defense when we've had to go to some other players, and they are exploiting that to their advantage at this moment.
Moore went out of that first half with a left leg injury. Short kick. Lions have it up to about the 38, 39. 1st and 10 there.
Well, Dave, we're going to do something quick. I mean, it's going to be up to the offense to get some sort of big strike play here against Adamsville, get a 2-point conversion, and somehow energize this team, and specifically the defense. And we've got a timeout on the field, and let's take a quick break. We're back after this on the BallGame Blitz.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Yeah. Back to play here after the timeout. 17 seconds ago. We're down by 16. We're going to have to pull a rabbit out of our hat, Diamond.
39-yard line, 1st and 10. On the sweep coming this way. And Cooper Vales has a pickup of about 4 or 5. And it's going to be first and, or make it 2nd and about 6 or 7. That's going to end the 3rd quarter. We're at the end of 3. Lions in some trouble here at home. Down 36-20. We'll come back, see if the Lions can make a huge comeback right after this on the BallGame Blitz.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson, or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care, and let your smile say it all.
Looking for a new and exciting career? At Jackson State Community College, we offer nationally recognized, top-rated programs designed to greenlight your career for success. With courses available in the health sciences, nursing, computer technology, and much more, your next step towards a career starts here at Jackson State. Learn how Jackson State Community College can greenlight your future at greenlightyourfuture.com.
12 minutes remaining in this contest. We begin 4th quarter action. Adamsville leading TCA at 36-20 with TCA football at their own 42. We need a score, and quite frankly, we need one pretty quickly.
2nd and a short 7. Tompkins, handoff. Tompkins coming here to the near side. They grab him by the face mask.
It's a face mask.
Yep. Well, it looked like they got him by the mask, and they did, and the official, a late flag, but he was right on it. Picked up a couple, 2 or 3 yards up to about the 44 or 45, but then the flag came in late, but it is the proper call.
You can see where he was trying to wait to see where the hole, and that was just blatant. And he didn't even try. The Cardinal did not even try and release either.
William and Stacy Phillips says they knew the McGee kid would look good at quarterback, and he has tonight. Remember, McGee just a sophomore and Butler just a sophomore. These guys could.
Well, I hope this is the end of the scheduling cycle.
Yep. Hope they play again.
I hope that we're able to keep Adamsville on the schedule.
Yeah, it's been a good rivalry through the years. Yep. Adamsville leads the series 7-6. Won down there last year, 20-19.
That's a tough place to win at.
It is, 1st and 10. They love the football just like TCA does here. High snap, Butler pulls it down, throws it to Tompkins. Made a great hesitation move and caught that ball, and he's down at about the 22-yard line, 1st and 10.
18-yard pickup for Tompkins. That's his 2nd reception of the night.
He didn't play this like a freshman. Watch him stand. He catches it, and then did a good job getting open, finding a little bit of a crease here on the near side.
And
Butler drops. Butler wants to throw. Butler does throw. It's incomplete.
Yeah, had to throw that a little high in the coverage, but.
Yeah. Both quarterbacks have had success tonight throwing in coverage for the most part. Be second down and 10. 11:34 remaining in the game.
And that's we're complete enough. You've got to respect the pass, so that in theory should open up Lakai in the running game.
Hand off Lakai. He has it and is able to break a couple
looky,
tackles.
looky, looky, looky.
He's going to go in. Touchdown, Lakai Tompkins.
Sweet.
No flags on the play either. And that gets TCA back in it. 36-26 with 11:27. We've got a Cardinal down.
23-yard touchdown. Unofficially, 15 carries, 123 yards, and a score in the freshman's first varsity football game.
How about that? Let's hope that Cardinal's okay. Say a little prayer for him. Their training staff coming out to attend to him.
Boy, they're getting their money's worth tonight, the trainers.
Yeah, Coach Gray coming out as well. 36-26. Boy, did TCA need that, and they got it. Tompkins.
And we've got to go for 2.
Both teams showing great sportsmanship. Anytime anyone's gone down on either side, they go down and take the helmets off and go to one knee.
Michael Smith is correct. He's saying Adamsville's going to have to score again. And he goes, and he pays TCA a high compliment. He goes, "We're going to have to score again." TCA never gives up.
It has been a great head-to-head game, Chad Jagers. You're right. 36-26, 11-27. The Cardinal is up.
I just hate that we're not in the same region anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, we got banished to the private league, but I really hate that we're not in the same league with them.
6-2-8?
Yes.
36-26, 11-27 left.
Because those battles were even more spirited because they really meant something.
Yeah, no doubt.
I mean, when Adamsville and TCA played back in the day, there were statewide implications on that game.
I'll never forget when the Pony went 99 yards. He left you
in the dust.
You were still at the 40, and he'd already gone 99 yards. We thought TCA was just going to try to edge it out and down the ball in the remaining seconds.
Well, what do you call here? We're going to move the ball to the hash.
You got to go for 2.
Yeah, we're going to
make it a one-possession
We're
game.
going to probably some sort of RPO pass type play.
Yep, your RPO. Coach Freeze loved that. Here's Butler running for his life, throwing, and almost caught.
Yes!
No, he didn't catch it. The ball was tipped around by Adamsville.
Let's see if we can see that one more time.
The line said they came up with it. Here you go. We'll have another look at it. Ball tipped.
The ball hit the ground, but he had both hands around it. If he had both hands around it, that should be good.
But if it hits the ground, it's not, though.
No, if he caught it in the air, the ball hit the ground, but he had both hands around it, that constitutes possession of the football.
All right, we'll take a break. Ball game Blitz, 36-26. Lions back in it with 11-27. Long way to go. Stay with us. Don't go anywhere.
She's a beauty, isn't she?
My parents said they'd buy me a car for college. This is perfect.
Well, this one isn't for sale, but I can tell you how to win it.
It's time for the 4th annual Lifeline car giveaway.
And Joe Mahan Ford is proud to donate a car again this year.
Get flood with Lifeline between Memorial Day and Labor Day for a chance to win a 2019 Ford EcoSport. Join Lifeline.
And Joe Mahan Ford and give blood this summer.
It's easy.
And you could save a life.
At Lonnie Cobb Ford, we now give you a warranty for life on engine and transmission. That's right, a warranty for life at no cost to you. Unlimited time, unlimited mileage, but it's only at Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
We couldn't get 4 yards and 4 downs. Here we go. Well, TCA gets back on the board. It's a 10-point affair, 36-26, 11-27. Well, the offense has done their job. Now it's time for the defense to do their job, or maybe the special teams show out.
Our good buddy we worked with for a long time, John Brailsford's tuned in tonight. John's Cardinals are going in one direction. John, my Yankees are going in the other direction. You need to help me out a little bit. 36-26, 11-27. Well,
I can't share his
touchdown, though, keeps us right back in it.
You know, John's a great guy, was a great board out, but I could not share his enthusiasm for the Cardinals.
You can't say anything
the
about
St. Louis Cardinals, that is.
You can't say anything about the Cubs. Here's Pierce Holsinger to kick it away. And it's an onside kick. And he
Who got that football?
Pierce Holsinger got it himself.
Yes! Great
and
play.
The Lions have it.
Watch this. a la Pat McGee when he was the kicker for the Colts.
All the Cardinals were backtracking as well, so the Lions catch the Cardinals napping.
You go Google NFL kicker plays, and you'll see one of the Colts kicker kick it onside and recovers it himself. Nobody's around. It reminds me of Pat McAfee is the guy's name.
No one happier about that than Dara, his lovely mother, and his dad, Bubba.
And he's got to play in a big golf tournament tomorrow, too.
Boy, talking about golf, how about the TCA golf team? We talked about Jay's shooting team. How about the golf teams? Both of them have been sensational. Handoff Tompkins. Tompkins breaks a tackle. He is moving his way to the 40-yard line. He's going to pick up about 4 yards.
Well,
we've got another Cardinal down again.
And that's because
here's the replay. That Cardinal had his own players to fall on him.
I was going to say initially it looked like Lakai just ran over him.
Holding the leg straight in the air, though, it's normally just a cramp. Let's hope that's all it is.
Yeah, hydration. You can't. And Dave, you've been around athletics long enough. Jay too, myself. You cannot just start hydrating day of game.
Patrick Bunt
You cannot do that.
Patrick Bunt says,
"Boom!"
One of our sponsors is hydration, the drip IV.
Well,
you and I may need that tonight.
Apparently, players on both teams need it.
I know the owner.
I remember. Well, this was back in 2006. I was working Jackson Christian games. We go up to Lake County for a playoff game, and it was hot. They were having to give players get IVs at halftime to rehydrate them. We were dropping like flies.
36-26. Melanie Wilburn says, "Attaboy Pierce." The Phillips family of Adamsville, they said they should have been looking for it. Here's Tompkins. Tompkins, not much.
But look, he's still moving the pile forward.
To about the 38. Going to be 2 down territory, I would think now. Third down at about 4, a long 4.
How many you get on that?
Picked up about 2 or 3 yards, Dan. Let's give him 3.
Okay. 130 yards on 17 carries unofficially.
Under 11 minutes. Long game. I have to write a volleyball story when I get home. 36-26, 10:38.
And we still need another score.
Butler throws it out here and is caught by Cooper Vales. Vales darts out of bounds and very close to the first down. I think he's got it about a yard. Cooper knew what he had to get. Blake Butler gives him the high five.
Vales.
Michael Smith says this game never disappoints. Michael, you're ever so right.
4 receptions, 47 yards for Cooper.
Seems like it goes down to the last 2 or 3 possessions every year, doesn't it, Stan? Receiver far side right, one here to the near side, short side. Butler drops, Butler throws, caught right over the middle, and it's juked around there at about the 24.
I'm going to want to look at that one again.
Yeah, that looked like a little
face mask.
It was very close. I don't think it was, but let's wait and see. Here you go. No, he's got him around the shoulder pads.
Shoulder pads.
Yeah.
I could see it there. I stand corrected. Great camera work is able to give us that correction.
Our guys, Corey Moore and Grayson Resnick, doing a great job. Tompkins has a first down. He is able to power his way literally to the 15-yard line, just short of it. It's going to be 1st and 10, TCA. 9:50 in the clock, 9:54. The clock stopped as they moved the chains across the way.
Now, time's starting to become a factor for TCA. You know, we're down 10, so, I mean, you know, yeah, we kind of need to get a touchdown and a 2-point conversion.
Down by 16 at one time. Now they've cut it to 10 and threatening. Tompkins and Butler hit each other as the handoff comes to Tompkins.
He still gets a yard out of it.
May have got a yard, to about the 17. It's going to be 2nd and 9. Boy, both teams having to bring people in and out. For Adamsville going out will be Chris Johnson. Coming in will be Corey Petty.
Well, now we see the depth of both teams. Adamsville, you figure, has got to have more depth because they just have more bodies in general.
You remarked on that when they first came out. You said, look at all the players they have.
Well, you know, the thing is, for the size school that Adamsville is, they get a ton of kids out for football.
Pam Elam says it's always intense. Here is Butler rolling right. Butler throws it, chunks it down there. Incomplete. Oh my, should have been a touchdown. Had it and dropped it. Both teams have had their share of drops tonight, and that would have been 6.
We have now seen a total of 3 touchdown passes drop tonight.
And that pass, Caleb Kime was the guy that he'll be the first to tell you should have caught it.
Well, key play here, 3rd and 11, yep.
2-down territory, I would think, Stan.
Ball at the 17.
Yeah, it would be a 24. It would be a 34-yard field goal attempt if they had to try it from here. And I think
well within his range.
It is. Here is Butler dropping, throwing, incomplete. And just short arm that a little bit. And pretty good coverage by the Cardinals. And it makes it 4th and 11 from the 17.
Looks like we're going to go for the kick.
So they're going to bring in. Are they bringing Holsinger in? Well, to hold it is the holder, Cooper Vales. And they'll put it down at the 23. Hash mark left here.
There's some debate on where the spot should be at.
Well, they're going to put it at the 25, so it'll be a 35-yard Pierce Holsinger attempt. Snap back, ball down, kick up. That kick has the distance. Does it have the range? Cut, yes!
Oh!
Field goal. The boy just barely got in. And a nice play by Cooper Vales. He went under center, dried his hands off, and then came back and did a good job with that hold, and it's 36-29.
Diamond, let's go ahead and keep it here. Yeah. I want to tell you, though, I mean, that was – I was really worried. They were trying to decide where to spot the football, and that was giving me a bad feeling, but we managed to convert.
35-yard kick.
Well, now it makes it a 1 touchdown to tie game.
Yes. 8:53, long way to go. It looked like TCA was in some deep trouble, down 36-20. And, Stan, they've come back.
Just like Dusty Rhodes used to say, suddenly business is about to pick up.
With 9 unanswered, 8:53. Is he still wrestling? He's got to be.
He's passed away.
Oh, is he? Well, he's not wrestling.
He's been passed away for several years.
Who was the guy that came out of retirement the other day and wrestled?
Slick Rick, 73 years old.
Yeah. That's getting old. 36-29, 8:53.
Yep.
So, Holsinger.
Lawler's still wrestling his upper 60s. But he may be 70 by now.
The king.
The king.
So Holsinger to kick it away, and it's amazing to me. Well, it shouldn't be, but it's amazing to me how these teams just battle year in, year out, and I'm not sure what you pay. $8 to get in now.
They've gotten their money's worth.
They sure have. Nice. Holsinger, he's got a good leg. At the 8, Finley does that little juke again. Outside 30, 35, 40, 45 midfield, and lowers his head and moves to midfield. And a touchdown-saving tackle over there. Boy, Finley has really been superb tonight. And the Cardinals have great field position again at the TCA 49-yard line. Make it 48, I think.
Diamond Finley is on the sideline now, so they're going to bring another back in as the ball's in TCA territory. Here,
bring in Malachi Moore.
Here's a situation where, they've got their star back out for a blow. We need to make some hay here while he's out and do something defensively.
McGee wearing somewhat of a brace right near that right knee. One receiver each way. Short side of the field is toward Adamsville. Here's Malachi Moore, 45, and a nice tackle, or he would have got more. He's to the 43 of TCA, a pickup of about 5 or 6. 8:29. Cardinals have the game in their grasp. If they could move down and score here, it would be really tough for the Lions.
Got to have a turnover, got to have a stop.
Yep. We'll take either one at this point in time. He got more than 5.
Got about 6.
Got about 6. 2nd down and 4.
Yeah, we really need to get a 3 and out here in the worst way.
See if Adamsville runs a little bit of that play clock as well. That's what they're doing. 1 each way. Malachi Moore again. Great tackle.
Who was that?
It looked like Keltner.
Hammer. No,
is that Miller? That's Keltner.
Yeah, it was Keltner.
That's Keltner. Keltner dashed in there and knocked Moore down right at the 45. He lost a couple, 2 or 3 yards. It's going to be 3rd down and about 7 now.
Came in on that blitz, guessed perfectly. And, and defensively now we're in a position, even though we're down by 7 with 7.5, we've got to start taking some risks.
Biggest play of the game thus far defensively.
So that makes it from could have been 3rd and 4, whatever. Now it's 3rd and about 7.
Look who's back in there in the backfield.
Yeah.
Finley's back in the pistol behind McGee.
It changes your play call, though.
Yep. 3rd down, and let's call it 6, a long 6. They give it on the sweep, and they run it here this time, and
No,
the
sir.
Lions stop him. They used Finley to block that time, and nowhere to go was the running back.
Yeah, they tried the jet sweep, and it just did not get much.
Yep, the jet sweep didn't work with Francis that time.
I've got to question Coach Gray on that call. I mean, you guys stud like Finley, who's got 142 yards on TCA. Why are you not putting the ball in that big man's hands?
Learn 20 wins.
Well, he's forgotten more football than I know, but man, I've got to give it to my big man.
I am a little surprised by it, yep.
I've got to give it to the horse.
So,
now let's see.
McCormick will drop back to punt it. TCA does not have anyone back to receive the punt. Finley went out, never went out. He's coming back in.
Yeah, let's see. Watch where he lines up. Well,
6:24 left. And
wait a minute.
Do we have a delay of the game?
Illegal participation?
Yep, that's what they call. Yeah, sure did. Finley came running in late. That really doesn't hurt him that much.
No, but every yard helps.
They move it now back to about the 47.
Every yard helps, Diamond.
It would be 4th and about 9. Clock stopped at 6:22. Now the Lions drop back. Returner. Thing is, it stopped the clock that time, too. Here's the low line drive punt and running away from it. That ball will go inside the 10 and die at about the 6. First and 10 Lions, but they have 94 yards to navigate.
Remember when I said, Dave,
Down
it's
by
not
7.
time to take risks?
Yep.
I'm not so sure that I wouldn't have taken that risk to try to pick that ball up.
Well,
that's a long way to go.
It really is. But
90.
It was a low liner. Those things are hard to gather in sometimes. Looked like it had a little knuckle to it as well.
Yeah, mark this down, a 94-yard drive coming up here.
36-29. And the Lions are down by 7.
Can you imagine if we chew 6 minutes and 10 seconds off the clock, get a 94-yard drive for a score, and convert the 2-point conversion?
That would be
storybook.
Johnny to the task. It'd be like Derek Jeters, you know what I mean?
Although I don't know, at home you play for the tie, on the road you go for the win. We could conceivably play for overtime.
Well, Tompkins is back there next to the quarterback, Butler. They give it to Tompkins, just trying to edge it out, and they do, maybe for a yard or two, and that's about it.
Had a kind of a hole there on the left side we could have exploited.
Well, Stan, the thing is, both teams know, you got to know if you're Adamsville, Tompkins is going to get it. If you're TCA, you got to figure out that Finley's going to get it. You know what I mean?
Just got to figure out a way to make it work.
Yeah. Clock running under 6. Young man has a TCA line flag. He hasn't given up down below us.
Who is the guy in Milan that used to do that, run the flag up and down the field?
I'm not sure.
Owned the muffler shop for a while.
Oh, I know, yes. Passed away, didn't he? Second down. Here's Butler running for his life and incomplete.
Sadly,
Good
he was
pursuit.
killed.
Mr. Pinkerton, I think, was his name, wasn't it?
No. Sadly, he was murdered in his shop.
Oh, I did not know. Yeah, that's Charlie, yes. 36-29. Well, short-armed at that time, Butler did, because he was running for his life. Well, now Stan, it brings up 3rd down and 9.
Yeah, huge play here, obviously.
From the 7. Clock. The only good news here is the clock's arrested there with 5:30. Well, you got to know the Cardinals are probably going to come right at him. Do they call the blitz here? They've got the 3-down lineman.
Boy, they've got 8 people on the line.
Nice snap, but Butler runs over it to his right and throws, and it's caught. And that's going to be a first down.
And more.
To about the 30, well, make it the 27-yard line. Who caught it, Stan?
We'll see here.
Can't see in the glare here. We'll have to watch the
Here
replay.
we're rolling out. And
that's Waller again. Waller, man, how many catches did he have?
That's a good 21-yard reception at least.
Yeah, how many catches does Waller have tonight?
A boatload.
1st and 10. The Lions have a reprieve from the governor. Low snap, and falling back on it at about the 22-yard line is Butler.
Unofficially, 10 receptions, 2 touchdowns.
I have him with 3 touchdowns, Stan, I think.
Oh, 3 touchdowns and 138 yards.
I'm not trying to say.
No, I just didn't look up far enough. Well, touchdowns of 21, 22, and 9.
That snap hurt that time, Stan. 36-29, 5 minutes left in the game. Lions down by 7. 2nd and 14, the loss of 4 back to their 20. Scoreboard says 24. I think it's actually around the 23.
You are correct.
Now Butler came over, got the play from his dad and from Michael. High snap this time. Little screen pass here to Tompkins. 30. 35,
look out, look out, look out!
45 midfield, 45-40. They'll not catch him. 30, 25-20, 15-10. Well, they do catch him at about the 4-yard line. Knocked him out of bounds. I didn't think they'd get him. He ran out of gas here at the end. And the little screen pass pays dividends. So the Lions are knocking on the door, a chance to tie the game.
70 yards on the reception.
Nothing fancy. Caught it. And then goes all the way down. They're going to mark it, stand at about the 2 or 3.
Let's see.
It's at the 2.
139.
Scoreboard says the 1. I think he's at the 2 or 3.
And 70.
4:27 left. Butler is actually stepping in there that time. Tompkins, he's going to come up short at about the 1. The snap was to Butler. Tompkins just ran in there and caught it in midair.
Diamond, if my calculations are anywhere close to correct, total combined offense, Lakai Tompkins, 210 yards.
It's an Andrew Goldsmith kind of affair.
Oh.
And now this time they get it to Tompkins again. He caught it in midair.
It's a direct snap.
And it's a touchdown. One stand, they act like they're going to snap it to Butler. He just runs in front of Butler. And it's going to be 36-35 and a chance to tie the game. Pierce Holsinger with 4:03 left.
Well.
It was 36-20.
Down by 16.
Yep, and that was at the 22-second mark of the third stanza.
Down by 16. We've made up 15, the all-important extra point here.
Tompkins, the 1-yard run at 4:03. 30, and now the snap is back, and falling down with it was Vales. He couldn't come up with it.
I'm going to tell you why.
It was.
You know who your extra point snapper was?
Who's that?
Colby Moore.
36-35.
And he's got a bad knee.
Well, that was a poor snap, and Vales had nothing to do except fall on it. Couldn't come up with it, and we are at the 4:03 mark, and the Lions down by a point.
I can't put that on the center, really, because he got 0 practice this week in doing that.
Yeah, no one feels any worse
you
than he
don't.
does.
You don't plan for something like that. I guess technically we should, but you don't plan to lose your long snapper.
20-19 last year in a game that had a little bit of everything. This one has had more. We're back to a 1-point game with 4:03, and Stan still up for grabs.
And you know, Colby, if he had his shoulder pads and helmet on, he had probably wobbled out there and tried to snap it.
Yep.
You remember we had the Hanson kid who went out to hold for an extra point once when he was basically concussed? He snuck onto the field down that way.
His dad was out of the Diamond Jacks. Remember that? From Minnesota. 4:03 had that Minnesota accent. 36-35, the Lions within a point, and 4:03 left, and now the defense called upon to.
Well,
I don't think you'll see an onside.
No, I was going to say, what do you try and go to the well again? You got the onside kick, then you kicked long. Do you go for it, or do you tell Bubba's baby boy to knock the ball 10 miles deep?
I think you kick it away here and put it on your defense.
You tell Mr. Holsinger, grab your driver and go all John Daly on it.
Both teams have to be tired, no doubt, too.
What a ball game.
It's been a great one.
Once again, 2 teams that were 4-7 last year. The game, even though the teams were 4-7 for the year, both teams lived up to it. And then come into this game, both teams living up to the reputation of Adamsville and TCA. This is going down as one of our all-time classic games
I'm not
between the two clubs.
I'm not sure what they charge for hamburgers here, but they marked them down to $2.
We got them for free earlier.
We
Yo, Dexter.
And we thought we were going to get a free burger. Justin Miller had to pay for them that night.
Where were we at?
In Greenfield, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Little girls came up. We thought we were getting them for $1 or $2, and we didn't have any money among us.
Thank God for Justin.
36-35, Hosinger to now he kicks it straight up in the air. That's not going to go 10 yards, I don't think, either. And now Scamper for it, and Adamsville has
it. Close.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to see if that comes back to bite us or not.
Yeah, this ball is going to be at the 48-yard line.
Now the defense has to get a 4 and out or 3 and out.
I don't mind the call that much. Just he knocked it straight up in the air that time. So.
You know what? If we can get a 3 and out, you know what this is setting up? Game-winning field goal.
Sam, Sandra, Douglas, Gilly says play smart. Lines. 36-35. We've had a lot of folks tuned in tonight.
Audience continues to grow as the night goes on.
We've got a bunch of people jumping in and out. Well, the ball's going to be at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10.
Well, word's getting around the state that this game's delivering.
And
we're getting people tuning in.
It's going to have some legacy behind it, no doubt. And we've had some great games through the years. I remember the game down there, and we've had some games up here that TCA here at home in the series is 3-2, 3-5 in Adamsville.
Had some great battles that we lost in Adamsville, too. That one state semifinal we lost down there.
We went down and we missed the field goal in the quagmire. Remember that one?
The first game, 2009.
Yeah. Receivers each way.
And that kept us out of the playoffs.
Yep. Handoff, Finley. Running room 40, 35. Stays in bounds down to about the 32. There's the Finley show. Stan, how many yards has he racked up tonight?
Well, we're going to find out for you real quick,
Good
Double
grief.
D.
He and Tompkins have been the running back shows here tonight.
11 carries, 152 yards I have him with, D.
That's a lot of yardage. Tompkins, the freshman. Finley, the senior. The drone's getting close again down there.
If they give the ball to anybody besides Finley, I would question their senses.
They're going to run the play clock as long as they can.
Yeah.
And they're going to give it to Finley, I would think. 3.5 left, 1st and 10. Finley again. Finley ducks his head on his feet, still scampering to about the 22. Same play they ran a moment ago.
Another 10-yard pickup.
Yep. Why not?
162 yards.
Now 3:22 clock stopped as they move the chains. 36-35. Lions need a turnover. Cardinals, they want to score to put it away.
Man alive.
Melanie Wilburn says, what a game. You're right, Melanie. 36-35, 3:09 left. Melanie's one of my Facebook buddies.
This is one of mine, too.
Far side left is Morgan. Near side right is Maddox Smith.
See, they're going with a double tight end set here.
Yeah, they are. Hand off this time. And darting inside the 20 to about the 17, running back.
Tackle by
Keltner made it.
Keltner again.
And slow to get up. Finley's got to be worn out. I mean, totally worn out.
Kendall Boyle into the game for TCA.
Down to 2.5 left.
At nose guard.
2nd and a long 7.
Transfer from Southside.
Yep. From a Hawk to a Lion.
Hawks were getting beat earlier tonight, 27 last we heard.
Yeah. McGee just draining that play clock. Hand off to the new running back, darting inside, now going outside on his feet, breaking
Broke
a tackle or two. Yep. And he's very close to the first down across the way at about the 11 or 12.
Well, you got to credit Adamsville. They're doing what they have to do.
Aiden Finley carried at that time. 36-35, 2 minutes left in the game. Lions down by a point, and now their backs against the proverbial wall trying to hold them out and make them at least go for a field goal where you still have a shot at things.
Adamsville with only one turnover game. Remember that fumble early in the game? TCA with 2 turnovers in the contest.
They have Baker, a tight end back there now behind McGee. So Asa Baker's in the game, a junior. They'll give it to him. The big guy wraps it up with both hands and darts inside the 10. That was a first down play at the 11, and he's at about the 8, and TCA's going to have to call a timeout. And they do. Timeout of the field, 1:28. The big tight end carried it inside the 10, is about the 7, and it's going to be second down and about 4. They can get it. No, let's see. We're going to keep it here, Stan. No, it's actually at the second down and 7. It's second and goal, actually. And Stan, we'll keep it here. 1:28, and TCA had no other recourse other than to call a timeout.
Yeah, Blake's forgotten more football than I'll ever know, or either one of us will ever know. But now you kind of wonder about that decision, on the onside kick. I get what we were trying to do, and the reason he did that is because TCA is exhausted and rolling the dice, trying to make something happen quick, and that's what we needed to do to get possession of it, and it just didn't work.
Credit our kids, credit Adamsville with second and third and quadruple effort, but credit TCA too. I thought we looked really dog-tired midway of the third, but Stan,
we woke up.
We regrouped and have had some zing about us in this quarter. Made a game of it.
Lakai Tompkins strapped this team on his back and has gotten us back into the ball game.
We were down 36-20 with 22 seconds in the third and looked like in deep trouble. Now they get Finley back in the game behind McGee. Both quarterbacks
they're shuffling
really
players
well.
all over the
they
place.
Sure are. Second down and goal from the 7. 1:28. TCA's got to come up with a turnover. Finley has it. Finley trying to go far side.
Nice
tackle. Shoestring in the backfield. Keltner got back there, got a hand on him, tripped him up enough that another player finished him off at about the 6.
Well, if we could hold here with a $1.23, we'll at least get a crack at it.
Yep.
It may not be much of one, but we'll get a crack.
Let's sneak in a quick break. We're back. Can the Lions come off the deck? Down 36-35, 1:23. Adamsville knocking on the door. Back after this on the BallGame Blitz.
King Jewelers is not your typical run-of-the-mill jewelry store. Grover is a certified jeweler with 35 years experience. This isn't just a jewelry store. It's an iconic symbol of love. How far would you go for love? King Jewelers, 16B Conrad Drive, Jackson.
The most important benefit when you buy from Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way? Peace of mind. Jones Chevrolet's warranty forever comes with every qualifying new and pre-owned vehicle. Powertrain coverage for as long as you own your vehicle. Find out more at Jones Chevrolet in Three-Way.
$1.23 to go in this contest. It's third down and a long 5, short 6 for the Birds from the Ville.
Yep,
and
from Adamsville.
They have been moving the ball methodically down the field, going with a double tight end offense, sometimes using a Buffalo package. And Finley's just been the man.
Yeah, no doubt. McGee, 1:23, hands it off Finley. Finley hitting in the backfield, and the Lions
still no
holding.
gain. $1.17 rolling.
Gets back to the 6, and that's it.
We called timeout.
TCA's used their last timeout. And now, here we go with 1:17, 36-35. We've got a Lion down across where I think it's just a leg cramp.
Yep.
I say just a leg cramp.
Yeah.
Those things hurt.
Oh, you don't know how much, Diamond.
Another quick break. The Lions still have a chance, down 36-35. It's going to be 4th and goal from about the 6 for the Cardinals. Back after this. Stay with us on the BallGame Blitz.
27 years ago, a vision became a reality and Snookum's Steakhouse officially opened. We cut our steaks in-house and our ribeyes are full of flavor. The steak trimmings are used to make our certified Angus beef steak burgers, so when you order at Snookum's, you're getting high quality. Enjoy our salad bar and mini dessert. Also try our famous family recipe, the Pink Lush Fruit Salad. Come visit Snookum's Steakhouse in Henderson, Tennessee. We are open evenings Tuesday through Saturday but closed Sunday and Monday. Snookum's Steakhouse. Come taste the difference.
And we're back, Dave.
Well, we're back. You just saw that advertisement from Snookum's Steakhouse. I've got to still get down there. Appreciate Chad Jagers. He's an Adamsville fan, but he said very professional broadcasting job tonight, guys. And thanks so much for the live feed. And
you're welcome.
Chad, just let me say thanks to you, first of all. And it's our pleasure. This is what we love to do. Well, a minute 17, 4th and goal from about the 6. The Lions down by a point, and to say they need a stop, well, would be an understatement.
Yeah.
The Cardinals would love to punch it in and get on the bus and go home with a big win.
Yeah, we'll say tonight, whether you're a TCA fan or an Adamsville fan, if you didn't enjoy the outcome, we hope you enjoyed the broadcast because it's been a dandy of a game.
Yeah, nice crowd here on both sides. Our good buddy Corey Hill across the way, his lovely wife, and his son's a member of this Adamsville team, Ben. Well, they're going to go
pass.
for it, and McGee wants to pass it. Now he's going to throw it, and it's going to be
intercepted
in the end zone.
Okay, that gives us a $1.8 and 80 yards.
Yep, and that brings it out to the 20.
To the 20.
That is a big play. Big INT. Stan, who got the INT here?
We'll see here.
McGee's not made a lot of mistakes. He'd like to have that one back, though. He'd been better just throw it in the ground, wouldn't he?
That's 2 turnovers apiece.
Let's see who got that.
I can't tell.
Couldn't tell.
Well,
I didn't hear Clint. Yeah, that's a big play because it brings it out to the 20. And remember the Lions, Pierce Holsinger has the leg.
Yeah, we also
minute 8.
I'm kind of like to see if you can get Lakai Tompkins
out in the flat
a little, about a 10-yard pattern, get him the ball and let him gallop.
And then hope he does the Andrew Goldsmith ponies on the loose. Wouldn't that be something?
Let's hope he has some giddy up in his step.
Yeah. Butler, they give it to Tompkins. Tompkins looking for a block to the 20,
he got
to the
it.
25, to the 30. Boy, he came up close to breaking that thing. Up
12
to about
yards.
The 31. Nice tackle that time.
Got to move.
By McCormick. He saved big yardage. It's going to be first and 10. They move the ball out to the 31. An 11-yard gain.
Tompkins over 100 yards receiving as well.
Clock running. Butler throws it. They have down here. It is incomplete.
Oh!
Boy, almost intercepted by Aiden Finley.
Finley, now watch this, and he does what you're taught to do. He takes the ball. He just knocks it down. Yep. He should have picked that ball.
Yep, no doubt.
I mean, you're taught to just knock it down and live to fight another day.
2nd down and 10.
46 seconds.
Butler in the gun. High snap. Butler rolls, throws on the little underneath pattern. 35-yard line up to about the 39.
Big Ben.
Waller catching it. 35 seconds left. Wilkerson had come out. Came back into the center spot. 28 seconds left.
You can spike the ball, too.
You sure can. 25 seconds left. Here's Butler.
Got him, boys.
Butler rolling. Butler throwing out there in the flat. With
Get to the outside.
Seconds up to about the midfield stripe.
You got to spike the ball.
Just short, got to get it. They'll stop the clock as they move the chains. And
got to move.
Butler's got to spike it. He's telling the kids he's got to spike it. 13 seconds left. Lions down 36-35. Up near midfield, the 49-yard line. And they'll start the clock, and he's got to spike it. And now he does just that with 8 seconds left. Well, 8 seconds left and stand now.
2 plays.
You've got to get up past and get it down to about the 35, 40-yard line in the first play, or maybe 40, and then get out of bounds and then maybe get another one.
I want to work.
Well, if you get a pattern, Stan, you get down inside the 35, 25, 30-yard line, you got a chance.
I want to run an out pattern far side to the 35.
Here's Butler rolling, Butler throwing, and they throw it here and trying to get out of bounds with it. And getting out of bounds is Waller. And now with 2 seconds left.
Well,
he's at the
40. That's
line.
A 57-yard field goal.
Yeah.
Take it. He's got the leg.
That ball was caught, by the way, by Will Weiser.
We're not going to do it, but he's got the leg. But
at the 40, it would be a
57-yard. But we don't have a snapper.
So with 2 seconds left, it's all coming down to one play.
Unless there's a defensive penalty.
Butler is going to throw it as far as he can throw it. And it's going to be incomplete. Knocked
Looking
out of bounds
for a flag.
at about the 10-yard line. No flag. And this game ends. The Cardinals celebrate across the way, and well, they should. Thriller. As the Lions and the Cardinals, just like every year they play, they go to the last play of the game. 36-35, the final.
You will not see a fire football game.
No, absolutely. What a play. $8 to get in, and
that was
you got
cheap.
a lot more than $8 in entertainment tonight. We'll take a break and be back with our post game on the Ball Game Blitz. Stay with us.
Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank has assembled an all-star staff with decades of experience in the Jackson and West Tennessee markets. Our top priority is listening to your goals and dreams, helping you develop a plan to achieve them. Benefit from our more than 100 years of experience. Visit us at Thompson Farms or give us a call. West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
Lifestyle Vision, located at Thompson Farms, offers patient-centered comprehensive eye exams. Select your new look with our latest styles from exclusive brands. Come see us Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, or schedule an appointment anytime online. Lifestyle Vision, where compassion meets commitment.
Waterwell Solutions offers experienced water well drilling and service throughout the greater West Tennessee area. Whether you need a 4-inch residential well or a 16-inch irrigation or municipal well, they have you covered. Waterwell Solutions has locations in Summerville and Brownsville with a fleet of service trucks and well service technicians that are ready to cover your service needs. If you need residential well service or a new water well, give them a call at 731-779-1275.
Tired of being seen and not heard? At Lifestyle Vision, we believe in patient-centered quality eye care for West Tennessee, which is why we are locally owned and operated. Come see us Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, or schedule an appointment anytime online. Lifestyle Vision, where compassion meets commitment.
Hello, I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. You know, home buying can be a long and confusing process, especially in today's market. Well, our Home Sweet Home Loan program offers incredibly competitive rates and allows you to keep your loan local throughout the entire life of the loan. So start your financial conversation with us today by visiting foundationbank.org or calling us on the number on the screen. In the meantime, go Lions! Kinsey Banking Company and Foundation Bank are an equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Well, Diamond Dave, the final score is going to read 36-35 in a game for the ages.
Well, just like last year, 20-19, and that game had a little bit of everything. I don't know that we could have topped it, but I think we did tonight. In this 36-35 game, we were tied at 14 at the half. We'll give you a scoring recap here in just a minute. But, Stan, a lot of kids showed out tonight on both sides, too, didn't they?
You will not find a better played ball game in the state of Tennessee tonight. A more exciting game, I should say.
A lot of folks was talking from Adamsville and from TCA. Melanie Wilburn, Chad Yeagers, Melanie and Peggy Williams, John Lewis Coffey, Frank McLeod, they all was talking about what a great game it was, and it was. Well, let's go a scoring recap for you.
I'm going to look for some scores while we're looking.
Back, Pam Elam, same way. We do appreciate Pam and Chad's comments about the professional broadcast. We appreciate that. You made my night saying that. The Cardinals took the lead at the 9-minute mark of the first stanza. A 2-yard Smith run made it 6-0. Their point after was no good. 63-yard drive by the Lions. They came right back, though. Butler to Waller. That would be a pattern you would hear tonight. 21-yard pass play at the 8:08 mark of the first stanza. And the PAT by Pierce Holsinger gave TCA a 7-6 lead. In the second stanza, a 91-yard impressive drive. Big catch by McCormick in that drive, by the way, for Adamsville. Finley goes in from just outside the yard marker, the goal marker. And at the 4:41 mark, they took a 12-7 lead, they did, Adamsville. And the two-point conversion by Finley made it 14-12. Lions came right back, though, in the second stanza. Butler to Waller again. 22-yard pass play, 65-yard drive. And we were tied and knotted at 14 all at the half. In the third stanza, 5:40 mark, Finley again. A score made it 20-14. The PAT was blocked by TCA. 35-yard drive after their nice kickoff return by Finley. And then the Cardinals began to assume a little bit of control of the game. It was a McGee to Smith pass play. Made it 26-14. They go for two, and it's good, 28-14. At the 101 mark, Waller, a 9-yard touchdown pass from Butler, and the Lions cut into the lead, but then it was 36-20 at one time with 22 seconds in the third. Finley, a 10-yard run, two-point conversion made it 36-20, and the Lions looked in deep, deep straits. 23-yard touchdown run by Tompkins, though, made it 36-26. Then a 35-yard field goal by Holsinger made it 36-29. The Lions would come right back. Tompkins, after a big run, or pass, I should say, from Butler. And then Tompkins, a 1-yard run, made it 36-35 at the 4:03 mark. And that would be the end of our scoring tonight. Lions had a breath left there after the defense held them. They had a lot of ground to cover after the interception, had 80 yards to maybe
We
come
covered
back
a chunk of it.
and covered a lot of it, but then came up short, and they lose it 36-35. Let's take a quick break. We'll come back, and Stan has some scores for you. That's coming up, and that being brought to you by the fine folks at Thompson Smith Insurance. We'll come back with that right after this. Stay with us on the BallGame Blitz.
Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank has assembled an all-star staff with decades of experience in the Jackson and West Tennessee markets. Our top priority is listening to your goals and dreams, helping you develop a plan to achieve them. Benefit from our more than 100 years of experience. Visit us at Thompson Farms or give us a call. West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
At McCoy's Heating and Air, we realize there are more than enough things to worry about on a day-to-day basis. With our new 10-year all-inclusive package, your home comfort doesn't have to be one of them. For one low monthly payment, you can purchase a brand new York unit with full maintenance and repair coverage for 10 years with approved credit. No hassle, no stress, just complete coverage for your comfort and convenience. Contact McCoy's Heating and Air at 731-668-7492 or visit airmccoy.com to schedule your free new AC estimate today.
We realize you have a busy lifestyle, and at the Bank of Jackson, we're here to help you fulfill all of your financial needs, personal and business loans, mortgages, online banking and bill pay, and so much more. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Football looks fun. I bet I would have been great at it. The first football playing Deer, they would have made a movie about me and everything. Probably get Kurt Russell to play me. But alas, me and my dreams run right over again.
For fast, reliable collision repair, trust the experts at Mitchell's Body Shop. And get back out there.
And we're back. We await the arrival of TCA coach Blake Butler. The unhappy final. Well, 36-35, credit Adamsville doing what they need to do to win the game. 36-35, TCA. We don't give up, do we, Diamond Dave?
No, we really don't. And, proud of both teams tonight. Great efforts by both squads. And TCA really looked like they were
dead in the water.
Yeah, dead in the water. I mean, they really, third quarter, midway to the third, they really looked tired. They were down by 16 with 22 seconds in the third, but somehow, some way, behind Tompkins, Butler, and others, they moved their way back in this thing and had a chance to win it. Good sportsmanship. Will Keltner down there talking to a couple of the Cardinals. Will had a big game, and, boy, what a debut for Tompkins. What a big night for Finley, for the Adamsville Cardinals. McGee, their quarterback, I thought was superb. Butler was superb for the Lions. A lot of offensive line on both squads did what they had to do to get their running backs those holes as well.
Let's take a look at the Thompson Smith Insurance scoreboard quickly. West Carroll leads Brewston 24-14, 4 minutes to go in the third. Perry County defeats Middleton 38-20. Crockett County defeats Dyer County 37-19. Final, West Carroll 50, Brewston 20. Chester County 35, Fayette Ware 34. Let's see. Something's happened in Greenfield tonight. Ripley defeats Southside. Don't know the final on that. It was 20-7. Obion County over Gibson 56-19. Liberty Creek 35, JCM 6. It was USJ was winning big in their ball game. Marshall County 35, Fayette Academy 30. Looking at some other scores real quick. We said USJ won big. Jackson Christian was leading. We don't know a final because of some of the internet issues down there. And South Gibson 38, Lexington 17. Jackson Christian 34, North Point Christian, or 24, North Point Christian 17. What else do we have? I think that is going to about do it for
Butler's with us.
West Tennessee, and we'll transition. I'm going to try and not pull this whole thing apart.
Let's remind you, as Coach Butler gets ready to join us, any rebroadcast, retransmission, editing, or further use of this BallGame Blitz TV show without the written consent of Worthy Road Studios is strictly prohibited. The unhappy final here, the Adamsville High School Cardinals come from Adamsville. They win tonight 36-35, and living up to the tradition between these two programs, it has been Donnybrooks year in, year out. 1 point game last year. More scoring in this one, but a 1 point game again. And Coach Blake Butler, tough loss, but golly, really proud of your young team and how this group played tonight. In the third quarter, I thought we looked tired at times, but your kids came off the deck behind Tompkins, Butler, and others, and you make a game of it and have a chance to win it, and that's all you could ask for your kids.
Yeah, we had some young guys. Like I said, they made some plays tonight. Like I said, unfortunately, just came up short, and like I said, just plenty to correct. But I know, with young guys, they can get really high and get really down, and just told them we got 24 hours to get over this and move on to next week.
Sure.
And we'll, like I said, there's so much good that's happening with them, and everything that we kind of struggled with is fixable. And again, we just the coach in me, I'm disappointed, but I'm excited to get in and watch this tape and get it corrected, because it's going to be a great teaching tool for these guys to grow from, and just get better week in and week out. It's to be able to come back from 2 scores down and make it a game, and it's just unfortunately came up short, and I said just it is what it is, and told Coach Gray, hopefully we can be on the right side of one of these 1 point games sometime. But hats off to Adamsville. They made enough plays to win the game, and in typical fashion, it's always been a great rivalry. That's one of the reasons we've kept it as a non-region game, even when we got moved. And like I said, it's a good football program to go against. And like I said, he always has his guys ready to play.
I hope we keep playing this series. One man doesn't make a team, but I thought the injury to Kobe Moore really hurt us.
It did. Colby plays so hard. Coach Gray came up to him after the game, and just to tell you kind of what an impact he makes on defense. He said they had a kid on their scout team wearing his jersey all week.
How about that?
And just locating him, just because, towards the end of last season, he was just a terror coming on and making plays. And, he's done well so far this year. And so we're just praying for him. And, hopefully we'll see what the diagnosis is. But he's such a tough kid. And, I love him like one of my own. Like I said, I've known him since he was real little, and his whole family, and been around his brothers and his dad and mom, and like I said, I consider him one of my own, and it's tough to watch a kid that works so hard and just loves the game so much. He was even there after the game. He's like, I got to keep my head up, because I don't want our teammate. He goes, I don't want the team to look at me and feel down, and that's just how much he loves the guys he plays with, and he loves his team, loves this game, and like I said, he's a big part of what we do, and like I said, we're just praying for him and hoping for the best.
I know Stan has some questions, but first of all, Stan, let's go back to Blake just a second. Lakai Thompson had an Andrew Goldsmith kind of debut tonight, and your son, Cade, I thought he was superb back here, throwing that ball in coverage, but they both really played well for you.
They did, and like I said, there's stuff to fix. Like I said, we've got a lot of sophomores and freshmen out there, trying to make plays for us, and like I said, sometimes it's really good, and sometimes it makes you want to rip your hair out. But like I said, we'll get it fixed, we'll get it corrected, and I think, like I said, we can go from here, and there's a lot of good things that can take place.
Coach, you look at Cade. He hit He had a Kyle Aiken type game. Just looking at numbers, right at about 340 yards passing the football tonight. 2 receivers over 100 yards. Tompkins unofficially 4 for 107. Waller, a career night. I had him 11 for 144. Vales with 4 for 47. So, we saw Kyle Aiken type numbers. And then Lakai Tompkins, 141 unofficially on the ground, 170 there. 248 yards of total offense out of the freshman, who I thought, one of 3 kids who tried to strap this team on their backs tonight and will us to victory.
Yeah, and there's so many kids, like you said, that kind of stepped up and made plays for us. Kai and Braden had big numbers. Cade made some good throws tonight. Talk about, like Cooper Vales over the middle and running some jet sweep, and he's one that we're going to have to count on. And then, you look at Will Weiser making a couple catches for us.
Sure.
And there's other guys that are going to come in. I think one that you'll hear from in the future, Owen Atwood, he's been in the rotation. And even some of our young guys like Gabe Lee going back and playing safety for us. And so there's a lot of young guys contributing. And there's even more, I think, on our sidelines that, once they really start to show it in practice, that can help us before the year's out. And like I said, as a coach, it's frustrating to be this close and be on the wrong side of it. But like I said, it's encouraging to see that they are so close. And like I said, we can get it fixed. Like I said, all the way around. You look at it with a critical eye for players, coaches. We all want to know what we can do better to help our team win. And like I said, we're all in this together, and we're going to get it corrected. And I expect big things out of this team before the year's over.
Next week, ECS here at home, and certainly look forward to that one. We'll have our time at 6:30 on the BallGame Blitz. Kickoff at 7, and some of those catches Waller made with the 2 hands up there that was just sensational. Coach, a lot of things to build on, a lot of things to be excited about. Good luck to you, and come up a point short, but just ran out of time.
Well, like I said, it is what it is. Like I said, a lot to correct, but a lot to build on, and like I said, this team will be just fine.
Now, Stan wasn't second-guessing you so much on the air, but off the air he was saying he would have contemplated the 57-yard field goal attempt. Did you think about it?
Well, when we had to go with backup snappers and backup holders,
that's what he said. Yeah,
that's kind of a tough operation.
We talked about him wanting to break Big Brother's record, and boy, if ands and buts weren't candy and nuts, it was shut up, Macaulay. It was right. History was being set up for us.
If we'd had 10 more yards, we would have taken a shot at it.
Yeah. That's what I thought too.
But it was right. It was right on that edge where it wasn't.
If there was a wind to the back, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you said, Pierce has hit 52 in practice, but like I said, I think if we'd been a little bit closer, we would have had a good shot at it. But like I said, he's one that came up with a big field goal for us to cut it to 1 score. And so I think we can, like I said, we can get some things situated.
Good hold by Cooper Vales with that play.
It was.
Yeah. Diamond, you're going to remember, and Coach, I got to tell you this. We go for a 2-point conversion on another play, and from my point of view, the receiver had both hands on the ball and it touched the ground. The officials rule it incomplete. Boy, and remember what I said, if it comes down to it, you're going to review the film, I assume.
Yeah, a lot of people don't realize Braden Waller's hands are so big that he just has it's like catcher's mitts, and I think he snatched that ball before it hit the ground, and I don't think the ground helped him make that catch, and so
he had both hands on.
And so it is what it is, but like I say, it's a tough call. We don't have instant replay at this level, and like I said, you make the best call you can, but like I said, we made enough mistakes that if we fix them, it's not in that situation. Yeah. So we'll get that fixed and worry about what we can control.
Despite this tough loss, I think everyone excited about the team. Coach, good luck to you. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you. Appreciate what y'all do.
All right, appreciate you, buddy. Coach Blake Butler, as the Lions come up short tonight, 36-35. I see his boss, his lovely wife Allison, down there waiting on him, so we're going to let him go. That's going to wrap it up for us, Stan. Tough loss, but a lot to look forward to in the days to come.
Well, we're not going to get another look at the scoreboard. I will leave it with this. Very impressed with the TCA Lions and very impressed with Adamsville tonight. Both teams showed incredible heart. Both teams showed incredible desire. And it played out in the way this game ended. What I would consider an all-time classic between these two teams. And you won't find a more exciting game in the state of Tennessee tonight than you saw right here at the Lions Lair.
Our special thanks to our team tonight, Jay Cashin, who has served tonight as our director as always, also our replay operator and our great producer as well. On cameras tonight, our special thanks to our team as well, Corey Moore and Grayson Resnick. Our executive producer and director of this event, BallGame Blitz, is Paul Schultze. Until next week at 6:30, kickoff at 7 here at home against ECS. I'm Dave McCulley for the entire squad. God bless you and good night from TCA, everybody.